Hey you. Thanks. $6K. Here we go. You smart. You loyal.
Top and Shop taking the 5-monther. Guys, Alfie's about to hit 99 sailing. We're about to watch Alfie ding real quick.
Hey you. Thanks. Remember guys, well 332 Pandemonium is where we're gonna have the party. I'll buy the cape and stuff.
Okay, I think I'm live now on YouTube. Yo, 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 what up, boys?
Man, it's just in the stream. Do I really want to enter here?
There we go.
99?
99 sailing from Alfie.
Holy freaking crap.
There's no way, bro. He crushed it.
There it is.
This is crazy, guys. An absolute animal. An absolute animal. Mr. Alfie.
Everyone that subscribed. One moment. Let me try to thank everybody. Hang on. And I'll buy my cave. Hang on. Holy crap, there's actually a lot of people. Wow.
Damn, boys. Number 1 ranked Iron Man. Alfie got first place Iron Man, guys.
Thank you very much for the filter. Follows, don't care.
Check the leaderboard right here. He needs to log out.
Thank you so much for the prime. Yes, yes, please. Thank you so much for the.
There it is. He logged out, logged in. Alfie number 1.
Actually,
Level 99.
hey you. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go ahead and do it. Thank you so much for the prime. Yes, yes, please. Thank you so much for the
World first Iron Man. Not first overall, but first Iron Man.
Thank you so much for the 5 gifted B-Man. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted Spade. I did relog. We're good. All right, now we're,
That's insane.
I logged out. All right, guys.
Got my Inferno cape yesterday? Hell yeah, Rogue. Congratulations, dude. I bet that feels awesome.
I got rank 1. What the heck? I believe I got rank 1 Iron Man. I'm pretty sure. I think.
He did.
Anyway. Hit the Iron Man tab.
Does he know how to do it? Does he know how to sort by Iron Man? I think he's out of it, bro. I think Alfie is literally delirious right now.
20 gifted. Thank you so much, bro.
He's been awake for days. He's been awake for days, you guys. He's zonked up. He's zooted right now.
5 anonymous hates me, but all right. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted Y-Doc. You're a beast. And thank you everyone for your primes and stuff.
Who knows if the other people are account sharing? Dude, I would imagine they are. I mean, there's no way to tell. They're either on meth or account sharing. I mean, maybe a little bit of both.
All right, but back to the hey you thanks.
That is pretty crazy to sail, to do like basically 99 agility
all right, where's the cape?
in 3 days on the water, just doing laps in the ocean, sleeping like a few hours a day.
Boat party.
This is like some kind of different breed of mental stamina, man.
You don't have coins. Okay, I need a bank. Hang on. So you want to loan me some GP? Oh wait, I can't trade. I'm an Iron Man. I was wondering. You know, the first one to back sailing. All right, where's it?
Alfie's funny, dude.
Ha! Oh, I had no idea. Okay, guys, I actually had to cover my pin because I actually like this account. Hang on, give me a sec. Hold on. Memento por favor and stuff. Hang on.
The 200 million race has just begun.
One sec. Thank you guys all so much for hanging out. I'm glad that I brought content for once. Woo!
200 million is crazy. I don't know who would ever go for that.
To the coins. All right. Now, where's the guy? I can't even see anything.
Let's see the sailing cape, Alfie. We're gonna see the sailing cape, and then we'll start the stream here.
Why wouldn't it be here? No, it's definitely here. Next to Stevie.
200 million isn't that bad? Yo, stop the cap, Grom. Stop the cap. 200 million is terrible.
In the pub. where in the world is Carmen San Diego? I can't see him. There's so many people.
Barcelona. What's up, buddy?
Southwest. Bro. Brass Hand Harry. Hello there. I've heard about you. Thank you. He's on about your cape. Wait. What does he say? What does he say? Hello there. I've heard about you. You have. Apparently, you're someone who mostly knows what they're doing when it comes to sailing. I find it's a rarity these days. Freaking gosh, I'm right, it's a rarity. There's only freaking 6 of us. Oh, I'm the only one that's an Iron Man. In case you're wondering, Mr. Harry, sir. Okay, give me the cape. Ah, small price to pay for such a fantastic cape.
All right, there it is, the sailor.
Hey, my boat. Oh, it's so cool.
He can rename his boat. Okay.
Change to. Oh, it has to be like a.
Oh, you have to choose from a list.
Oh, that's sick.
But you can choose the name. Okay, it shows you all the possible names.
During this whole thing.
Nice.
All you pick. It was. Someone get to 20 subs, right? Press 1 if you donated the most. Hey, you. Thanks. I might not matter that much. Alright,
I heard you could teleport to your ship as well. Or to your boat.
Wait, who did this one? Where was it? So someone did 20.
Smashing Miner.
Yeah, Deathkill, are you here? Deathkill, do you want to pick the name of my ship? When I end stream, I'm not coming back for like a couple days.
I wonder if Jagex took that name out. Somebody got their boat name Smashing Miner.
He said you choose. Oh, okay. I'm gonna pick. Let's see. There's so many choices. I'm gonna pick Iron. Hey, you. Thanks.
Yo, Sarge, how many attempts of Inferno we can do today? We'll see, man. We'll do as many attempts as we can get the mats for. We're playing the Iron Man. We got to build the mats first.
Gosh dang it! Where's Man? Hey, you. Thanks. Iron.
A clanmate of mine got white power. What? That's not even there's no way that's an option.
Where's Jim? Iron Beast. Yeah. The Iron Beast.
How much match you got now? Not enough to run Inferno. I got 300 blood runes.
Okay. And what else the cape can do is I can
Port to boat.
teleport. It teleports me to here.
Okay, you can teleport to Pandemonium.
Any of my boats. So let's say that my boat is.
Wait.
We go to Deepfin Point.
Let's see how this works.
And let me go ahead and summon my. This is very cool. Okay. All right. So this is something that's very cool about the cape. So okay. So I can go to the axe dude. Where the heck is the axe dude? Axe guy. Is there an axe guy? No. Okay. Teleport boat to me. Summon boat. Prancing Ring.
You can't summon his boat. You can't summon a boat that's lost at sea.
I'm gonna emote last, but I want to show this first. So this is really cool. So let me go ahead and talk to you. Recover the boat.
How does it work?
Hang on. I'll do the thing. Give me a sec. Almost done. What thing? The thing. I gotta show what the cape does. No one's seen the cape. Okay. So we're gonna go to.
Rename boat teleport and then boat teleport.
Summon the boat here. Where's the axe guy? The axe guy is. Oh yeah, that's right. Summon boat. Summon boat to me. Okay. Got the thing.
Okay, so the boat's here.
Summon there. So now I teleport to there.
So you can summon the boat. You can summon the boat to any harbor that you're at.
Wait. Huh? Wait, I can't teleport to my boat? Hey,
Yeah,
thanks.
looks like you can.
Oh, it teleports the boat.
It teleports. Yeah, it teleports the boat to you.
Oh, this game sucks. Oh, I thought. Oh. Oh, I see.
Oh,
Okay.
this game sucks.
Oh, I see. I
Ain't
got
no
it.
way,
Okay.
bro.
All right. Well, let's do the emote. All right. How do I do the emote? Oh yeah, it's here. All right. Hang on. Give me some room. Gosh, you're freaking. Don't you guys know I haven't showered? Okay.
What? Okay, so you can summon. You can already summon the boat to you. But I think what the cape does is it teleports you to the dock where your boat is at. So if your boat's in the middle of the ocean, you can't teleport to it. You can only teleport to the dock and pick a name from a list of available generated boat names. Appropriate boat names that Jagex has pre-decided, and you can choose a different, like there's a combination of 2 words and you can choose it.
I don't know how to do good raids, so just. Yep. Yep. Just say woo Alfie raid. Just do like just Alfie woo or just have your own personality. You know, I trust you. You guys are good. Oops, I accidentally hosted myself.
God, Alfie is delirious, bro.
I gotta raid Bodhi, bro. The amount of times
This is so funny, man. Yo, congratulations to Alfie on hitting millions and millions of sailing. Guys, type yo's in the chat. Let me see who's in the chat. Let me say hello to everybody. That was awesome. We got to see what the sailing cape can do. Unfortunately, I don't think you could teleport to your boat in the middle of the ocean, but you can teleport your boat to you, and then you could go somewhere, and then you could teleport right back to where that boat is. So that's kind of what the sailing cape does. And Alfie was able to show us that by being the first Iron Man to hit 99. And that was pretty cool. Today's the day. Today is the day, Frederick. What is good? What is good? Proper stab, glow, surblib, lumpy, lotus, jobin, chungle, torgle, lip, anti, grom, trig, pots, mod. Who else is up in here? Holmstein, turtles, deputy, wild healer. What's good? What's good? Agent, how are you doing, buddy? Alfie slept 9 hours over the last few days. That is crazy. How many attempts so far in the Infernal Cape? Around 50. Around 50 or so. And it's harder than I thought. The Inferno is harder than I thought. Also, going in without research has been harder than I thought. Getting to Zuck and not knowing exactly what to do has been tougher than I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be a good idea to do the Inferno without any research help or coaching, and it has cost me a lot more resources than I thought it was going to take. So we are what you call down bad. We are resource starved. I'm doing lots and lots of CGs trying to get money. I'm doing rune runs to the altar, trying to get more blood runes. We've got to do mixology. We've got to do Huey. So we need to do I need help. I need a couple of people that are down to do some Huey today, so we can get some Hawaska seeds. Yeah, it's a thing. So I need some help today, boys. We're gonna need a little Huey mass or something going on to see if we can get some Waskas. But I'll probably just do like 2 people. I think we just do a trio again and we just send some Huey trios, but I don't know if I want to send Hueys with prayer pots. So we might go get moths and then just do Huey with moths to save prayer pots. I have a ton of prayer pots. I just haven't spent the time of doing any herb lore in a while. I think I could probably make about 150 prayer pots right now. But first, I wanted to check out some videos today. I wanted to check out some videos. There's been some pretty good videos. I took the day off yesterday. I'll show you guys what I did. I went to my very first ever Renaissance fair with a few buddies of mine, Vanguard and Arav, and we dressed up. I didn't dress up as a RuneScape player. I dressed up just as a normal archer, but Arav made me a bofa, which I have, and I can show you guys. He made it out of cardboard. It looked pretty awesome. So I'll show you guys real quick the outfits that we wore yesterday to the Ren Fair. This was us right here. Arav had a 99 smithing cape and a DDSer poisoned. I had my standard archer outfit with the bofa right here. It's kind of hidden behind my cloak. But, and then my buddy Arav, sorry, this is Arav and this is Vanguard. My buddy Vanguard had a dragon scimitar dressed up as the wise old man. And yeah, that was us three at the Renaissance Fair yesterday. We were planning on live streaming it, but we couldn't live stream it because there were so many people at the Renaissance Fair that the service, like, sorry, Vanguard has a backpack that uses like a bunch of different SIM cards so you can get the best service possible. And there were so many people that there was just no service on any tower there. So we couldn't live stream. So we actually just canceled the stream and made like a YouTube behind the scenes video, which hopefully they'll edit that, throw it together. But dude, I wish we could have been live streaming because it was so many RuneScape people that were coming up to us and talking to us about RuneScape. And it was really sick. It was really sick meeting people at the festival and just like everyone was like, what level sailing? And it was sick, dude. It was sick. So I want to go back to the I call it the RuneScape Festival now because I felt like, you know, there was so many RuneScape players there, but it's the Renaissance Festival. So I want to go back to the Renaissance Festival more, and I really enjoyed it. I kind of want to go more into the RuneScape theme a bit more, maybe go with the skill cape next time, like the archer cape, and have my bofa next time. And that way we can have even more people coming up to us and saying what's up, because dude, I've met a lot of people. I even met somebody who knew who I was. We met them. We were talking to this one guy, and he's like, "Oh, my friend plays RuneScape," and we're like, "Okay, sick, yeah." And then his friend came over, and he was like, "Yo, skill cape sick," and he named all the weapons, and he was like, "Yeah, I've been following along with a lot of the WoW players that swapped over," and he's like, "I've been watching Savix a lot." And I asked him if he knew who Sardako was. He's like, "Yeah, I've been watching him too." And then I took my hood off and I was like, "That's me." It was really funny. I don't think he recognized me. But yeah, that was that was it was a really fun day yesterday. And like I said, I'm kind of addicted to the Renaissance Fair. I might try to go back with my my buddy Seer. I think he's going in a few weeks, and maybe we'll do camping and stay for the weekend. But I haven't really done anything that I thought was fun in a while, like super fun. That I haven't, you know, already done in the past. Like this was something new that I've never done that I really enjoyed, that I didn't think I was going to enjoy that much. But I think what it is just being around a bunch of people who are not afraid to just be nerds was so cool. And, you know, you don't really feel judged. You feel welcome, and you can talk to anybody, and everybody is super nice. This is the largest Ren Fair, I don't know, in the world, in the nation at least. And it was massive. Like, imagine this is bigger than Six Flags. There's tons of concerts you can go to. There's lots of shows, plays, fire dancing. Like, there's a Greek section. There's lots of shopping you can do. They sell lightsabers there. They sell weapons. They sell armor. Like really cool crafted stuff. They have lots of medieval food. And I enjoyed the drinking and the people seeing the most and watching the shows. Those were my probably 3 favorite things, and then just talking to other people about RuneScape. I mean, that was enough for me to want to go back. And it reminded me a little bit of like a mini Rune Fest or something like that. It was really fun. Jousting jousting could have been cool if they had that. I don't know if they did. We kind of got there a bit late. It took us a while to get there because it was a 2-hour drive to get there. Because this particular festival is near Houston and I live in Austin. The ones in LA are great, but they shut down a few this year. Oh, really? Yeah, this one's in Houston. It's called the, I don't know, the Renaissance Festival, or it's like the largest Renaissance festival. I mean, this thing is massive, guys. Like it might take you, it might be at least a mile of just shops and stages and places where people, you know, play music and sell items, and it's just like a living, breathing world. I mean, there must have been 50,000 people there yesterday on a Saturday when we went. So it was really, really awesome. And like I said, I can't wait to go back. Cannot wait to go back. Guzu put out a video. He was kind of just talking about his plans. I wanted to watch
gather
this.
my thoughts a little bit and talk to you guys about my plans going forward with like the games and the content and videos and streams and all that stuff. So, because as you guys may know, I've been playing RuneScape for, at this point, 1,000 hours, which is crazy. I never expected.
I mean, that's a lot of hours, but that's like not enough to do anything in RuneScape. You haven't even scratched the surface of the game yet. I feel like 1,000 hours is nothing in RuneScape.
To be playing that much and actually fall so much in love with the game as I had, because God, it's been a fantastic journey. It's been so great. Literally one of the best MMOs I've ever played. And yeah, but I want to talk a little bit about what I want to do. I want to preface before going into all the rest of the stuff that I don't plan on quitting RuneScape. It's not something like, oh, I'm done with the game.
Guys, why is the first thing people say right before they quit RuneScape, I'm not planning on quitting? I'm noticing a theme here.
Forever, I still want to continue leveling up my skills. I want to eventually do Inferno, actually, but I want to like casually grind up my CG runs and try to farm specifically towards the Inferno little by little and work towards that. I also want to do new quests and new content whenever there's things in RuneScape as well. And I really want to get those things done because it's like a little checklist for myself. I wanna try to do that stuff. But with that being said, I've also started getting very excited about, I don't know, like coming back to some WoW content and doing some of the old stuff that I used to do, because as you guys may know, I freaking love WoW, man. Okay, WoW is, for me, like, it's like my childhood game. I love it. It's my favorite game of all time.
Yeah, I will say this about RuneScape. Dude, RuneScape is a lot, and as a WoW player coming over, I kind of thought that what RuneScape has is what I wanted in WoW, and now I realize I want something in the middle. I think that some of the RuneScape grinds would be way too much for WoW, and RuneScape has insane grinds, especially the 200 million grind or like Ultimate Iron Man. And so WoW players are not used to having to they're not used to having this much game. There's so much game in RuneScape and so much grinding that it's not like WoW players are just not used to it. And it's a bit shocking. It's a bit shocking to your system when you really find out how much grinding you have to do in RuneScape. And you find out about that right around the time you hit Corrupted Gauntlet. You start to see what the game is, how daunting the amount of experience and the amount of time you have to put into the game, especially as an Iron Man. And I think that that's why there's so much pride in RuneScape around how much you've played the game, and if you've played an Iron Man or not, or an Ultimate Iron Man or a hardcore, and people have immense pride, and they like to flex that pride, and they like to even take it one step farther and be aggressive towards people that haven't played the game as much as them, that don't play the game as hard on a harder mode as they do. They like to really put that pressure on other people that like, you're not as hardcore of a gamer as I am. And that pride in my opinion, is a bit of a downfall on the RuneScape player base. And I don't really like that part of the game. I wish people were more accepting and they were just nicer to everyone. And they were like praising others for just enjoying the game how they want to enjoy it, and not putting so much pride and like pressure on other people, and like, you know, bullying them for not being as hardcore of a gamer as they are. And I wouldn't even say it's a loud minority, because even though it is a minority, there's so many of them. So many loud people in RuneScape that it doesn't even feel like a minority, because there's thousands and thousands of people that do this. And it feels like, man, can we just stop? Can we just stop doing this? Like, can we all just be nice to each other and build a positive community that supports each other however that we want to play? And, you know, I think that's why Guzu and Savix and these guys that are swapping over have to let everyone know that they're not quitting. Like, they're coming back. They're playing RuneScape on their other monitor, because it's like, it's so tribalistic that it's toxic, and they're trying to avoid all that toxicity flooding into their chat every single day. And even though a lot of people are joking when they're like, oh, Guzu's quitting, when you hear the same joke thousands and thousands and thousands of times over and over and over, it's just obnoxious at a certain point. And I understand why they do this. But getting back to the video, let's hear what Guzu has to say about what his plans are. I'm interested. I know OnlyFans' hype is kind of starting to buzz. So let's see if he says anything about that. Let me like this video too.
Time, and I've been getting the itch a lot lately to do a lot of WoW content, and WoW actually has a lot of really interesting stuff lined up currently for me as a content creator, and also for people playing it. So what I want to do is I actually really want to try out the ultra hardcore WoW stuff. I've been like going back and forward a little bit in my head with it. I haven't played WoW in like, I think 10 months now, and I've been getting the itch to check it out. So I'm gonna be...
Guys, when we left World of Warcraft, there wasn't hundreds of people coming into the chat bugging us about how we quit. There was like, oh, yo, you're playing RuneScape? It was like more interest, but none of the WoW players came over and were super toxic. Maybe one or two for like the first couple of days, but after that, it kind of chilled out. And so I hope that we can be very kind to these streamers and not just be in their chat annoying them about quitting all the time, because that does get old, and I hope we can just stop that and shut that down. I know it's not going to happen, but I'm going to try and do my part and try and just bring awareness to that we got to just chill out and let these streamers do whatever they want, as long as they're having a good time. And if you like the streamer, watch the streamer for the streamer, not because of the game that they're playing.
I've been talking about this the past few days, like casually, but I'm gonna be trying out Ultra WoW Hardcore, and we're gonna be making a little journey with that and have fun with it. Gonna be playing on the EU servers, by the way, with that. I'm gonna be doing EU stuff, and gonna be joining a little guild, gonna have some fun stuff with that. And then, apart from that, we also have TBC coming out. There's the TBC pre-patch on the 13th of January. I don't know what the goal is with like the hardcore stuff with that, but I will be doing TBC I will be checking it out, and if I do it for like outside OnlyFans, I'll be playing an EU, right? It'll be an EU thing, because I'm not here for the EU boys, okay? So we're gonna be doing that stuff on EU, and then we have Midnight coming out as well, which I might try out too. I think that could be awesome, because Midnight, I think, has a lot of cool content.
Okay, Guzu planning on playing some retail WoW too, huh?
But I'd watch you play it.
Yo, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
These are the coolest people, man. Some of you guys are just the coolest people I've met over here in RuneScape. And a lot of RuneScape players are really awesome people. Like, I've met some really good friends playing RuneScape. And I just want to say, if you're like one of these people like this that is even willing to watch someone else play something different because we came to RuneScape and tried the game for 6 months, and instead of focusing and ignoring the entire 6 months of these guys dedicating their whole life to playing, you know, your game, all you care about is that they're quitting. That is so sad. But the people like this that are like, holy crap, the WoW players came over, they played the game for 6 months, they gave it their all, some of the best memories from the past 6 months. Like, because you did that, you know what? I'll go and support you and watch you play another game. Those are the coolest people, bro. Those are the coolest people. And I just say, some of you guys, man, I'm just happy that I came over here and got to meet some of you guys.
For the 5 months, Hume Horse. So Midnight is gonna come out. I'm probably gonna be checking that out too. Gonna be doing some cool stuff with that. Check out the new dungeons and raids and whatever that has to offer. And then apparently we also have OnlyFans coming out, which is gonna be freaking cool too. So that's awesome. A ton of things I have been excited about when it comes to WoW. So yeah, we're gonna be returning to some WoW content and we're gonna be blasting that and have fun with that. I really want to check out the Ultra WoW Hardcore. I'm kind of getting excited about TBC as well. And I've been getting a lot of WoW brain again and it's been fun. I think I've been getting the itch to play it because the break I had from WoW I think was really healthy because I was getting quite burned out on it, making content for the game for 7 years. It was healthy for me to branch out and try RuneScape and try different variety games and just explore other avenues. And it's been really awesome to get so much support for everybody doing that stuff and having people still watch and hang out with me. And the RuneScape community has been so welcoming as well. It's been so crazy, guys. And as I said in the beginning, I don't plan on quitting RuneScape. I still want to get Inferno Cape. I still
Let's go!
Really
Inferno Cape hype!
About Blood Moon Rises. That's gonna be so hype as
Okay, same, dude. Sins of the Father is my favorite quest, and I'm like super excited about continuing that quest chain and maybe seeing where Raids 4 goes.
well. But I also want to do WoW content. So RuneScape, I'll keep like grinding my things. I want to keep doing my CG stuff. I want to keep blasting that. I don't know how much like I'll spam stream it as I have been, but maybe I'll like make some YouTube videos about it. Like maybe for the things I'm grinding off stream to like get ready for Inferno little by little, my Corrupted Gauntlet and all those things. So
yeah, all of you guys that are saying like, you know, I don't expect any of you guys to like go watch the WoW streamers play WoW. I don't expect that. But if there are a couple people that do, I'm very appreciative. Me personally, guys, I only watch the game that I play. Like, I'll click around. Sometimes I'll go see what Summit's doing. But I usually just watch the game that I play. And I 100% relate to that. I usually, if I'm playing WoW, I watch WoW. If I'm playing RuneScape, I watch other people play RuneScape. It's just what I enjoy doing because I'm like a one game Andy. I usually play one game at a time. So like the hopping back and forth between games is not something that I really do. And the first time I've ever thought about even having even thinking about maybe hopping back and forth between games has been because I started playing RuneScape. I always thought I'd be a WoW player. But now I've realized that RuneScape has more things that I like about it than I like about WoW. Like there's some things that I don't like that WoW has that's better than RuneScape, and there's a lot of things that RuneScape has better than WoW. So my perfect game is a combination of the two, you know. And maybe that combination wouldn't work at all. So it's better that they're just two separate games. It's apples to oranges kind of thing. So anyway, I'm ranting now, but I want to hear the rest of what Guzu's saying.
yeah, just summary, guys. Not planning on quitting RuneScape. Gonna keep playing it, gonna keep farming up towards my Inferno stuff, but I do want to delve into more WoW content again because I've been wanting to really play it again. And I want to check out Ultra WoW Hardcore. That'll probably be what we do when I come back again. We're gonna...
So I have no interest in playing Ultra WoW Hardcore. I've already leveled 15 characters to 60 in Classic WoW, and I could probably do it on Ultra no problem too. All it is you don't have the health meter and your screen gets darker when your health gets lower. So you just have to play safer, which safer to me doesn't necessarily mean more fun. In a sense, like hardcore has like this weird philosophy with like, you know, you play how you want to play, but safer equals, I don't know, boring. And so yeah, maybe you get closer to that line more often in Ultra Hardcore, but I'm not really sure if I'm ready to go back to Classic WoW right now. Like, I've lived in that world for 3 years straight, and I don't understand how everyone else is wanting to go and try it, but it surprised me even Soda Poppin is playing after he flamed the shit out of the game and said Zarya was an idiot for playing it. I was flabbergasted that all the streamers are flaming ultra hardcore and then going and playing it. I don't understand it, but if they want to do that, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. It is what it is. Maybe it's getting good viewers and that's why they want to do it. But it just didn't really seem very appealing to me to go back and play that. Now, TBC hardcore has some potential. That is a brand new unexplored territory. It's harder. It's more dangerous. To me, TBC hardcore seems like the most fun thing you could do right now. But and then like the third release of TBC, I don't know if I'm interested in playing that either. But I definitely see the hype around TBC and maybe TBC hardcore and OnlyFans. So let's see if he says anything about that.
Do some ultra wild hardcore and have fun with that. We're gonna be on EU servers. There's TBC coming out. All those things. A lot of cool stuff lined up. And also for other MMOs, I plan on delving into in the future at some point. I really want to do the MSQ one day in Final Fantasy. I don't know when that'll be. And one day I would love to also try out actually the RuneScape 3 quests. At some point. So there's a lot of stuff I'm excited about, guys.
Damn,
and I just
Guzu is trying to play every game.
Just be honest with you guys about it. Because I've been kind of talking a little bit about it here and there. Like I've been hinting at things. Like I just want to be very transparent with you guys. Because I feel like there's nothing worse than like...
The Final Fantasy MSQ, guys, is known as one of the best stories. The best storylines in like writing in MMOs. It's very, very highly praised. So if you're a story person that enjoys, you know, cinematics and watching and being attached to the characters and watching their character arcs and seeing things like that, the MSQ in Final Fantasy is goated. So I can see why he would want to do that.
Giving up like false expectations in people and then swapping something to else, right? So yeah, that's my plans. That's it, dude. I want to check out Ultra Wild Hardcore. I want to check out TPC, the Midnight stuff, all those things. Still keep up with my OSRS things and do that stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be good stuff. And I've been looking at like the YouTube comments and all the stuff in the stream, and people have been very supportive. So I really appreciate that. Obviously, there's gonna be a lot of people that want to keep seeing my more RuneScape, but it's
yeah. Yep. And he does so well playing RuneScape that I imagine it's very hard for Guzu to do anything else when he has 6,000 people playing. He has 6,000 viewers when he plays RuneScape. It's so crazy how well Guzu does when he plays RuneScape. I mean, he's a great streamer. And the RuneScape players love him. So it's almost like the RuneScape players are trying to bully us so that we don't leave. You know what I mean? It does kind of feel like that. That, why are you quitting? Don't quit kind of thing. It's like, it's almost like, yeah, getting bullied into not leaving. And I can see that Guzu kind of feels that frustration too.
It's important to me that I also have fun with everything I'm doing and just keep enjoying what I'm doing, right? And I think it could be fun to build up a bunch of resources on my Iron Man, and then whenever I have enough stuff to do something big, like Inferno, we can send it, right? But yeah, that's what I want to do. That's my plans. Just want to gather my thoughts and talk to you guys about it and just let you guys know, right? That's pretty much it. We are gonna do some RuneScape stuff today and hang out with that, but I do plan on checking out the Ultra WoW Hardcore because it's been something that's been kind of growing on me a bit, man. I've been missing the hardcore WoW and vanilla WoW and TPC and all that stuff as well. Learning Inferno will be infinite content. Whenever I do it, Dino Grip, I want to make sure that I have all the things I want. I want to have my Bofa. I want to have all the items I need for Inferno and a ton of resources so we can just send it one day. Do like a big event out of it and have fun with it, right? So yeah, that's my plans. That's it. I just want to air it out. Talk to you guys about it here in the beginning of the stream, and we can get into the good memes, right? Transparency is such a refreshing thing nowadays. It's important to me to like just let people know, man, like, because I don't want to build up like false expectations in people like to like what they can expect. I just want to like let people know what I'm planning on doing. So that's my plans. I've been simmering all this stuff has been simmering in me for like a week, 2 weeks, actually like 2 weeks now. Like oh, what do I want to do? Like, I really want to start doing WoW and TBC, but I also still want to grind to that. What's that? And this is my plan. So that's it. That's the plans, guys. All right. My bar almost made it, but Blizzard got its claws back and dragged him back in. Dude, I'll always love WoW, man, okay? Like, am I a big fan of Blizzard as the company? No, but I freaking love classic WoW and all that stuff, right? So, yeah, so that's gonna be it, right? Keep it fresh and have fun with it. And I think it's really fun being able to jump between things and take some breaks and come back and then be hype about it again, right? We were aware. Yeah, and dude, Juricus, honestly, so many people have been so understanding of it, and I'm...
Dude, hype is so important in video games, especially for streaming. But even for playing the game, you'll always have more fun playing when it's hype. When, like, everyone is tuning in, everyone's playing, everyone's watching. Like, it's just more fun when it's hype. And hype contributes to the overall, like, how much fun that you're having in the game. It's a contributing factor. And that's why launches of video games are so much fun. Is not even because it's like new content, everyone's racing level 1. It's like there's just so many people playing, and things are just more fun when there's more people doing it. And yeah, it's just I see what he's saying there. He's trying to keep RuneScape fresh. The hype is kind of dying down now, so maybe the strat is for you know, some of the streamers to leave RuneScape and then come back, you know, when it's hype again, and generate that hype, and everyone can have fun again playing that. But right now, WoW is starting to build some hype. And I see that. It's kind of following the hype. And that's not a bad way to be as a streamer. Or a video game player in general. Following the hype is, it's fun. You can always kind of live in that, in whatever game is hype at the current time. And it'll just be more fun if you do that.
I'm quite happy about that. Because, you know, I'm really, that's awesome. Will it be normal TBC or just something different? I don't really know. For the time being, Slampoos, my plan is just to play normal TBC on the EU servers. Okay, EU.
It is a little bit of a coincidence that all the WoW players are leaving right around the time they got to CG and Sailing came out. It's just a coincidence. I don't know if it has anything to do with that, but every single WoW player has stopped playing once they got to CG, and I've noticed that they all say it's not because of that, but it is a kind of a coincidence.
PvE server, probably the Thunderstrike, I think. But that could change if something happens with hardcore or OnlyFans or something. But for now, that's the plan. Yeah, there might be stuff changing, but that's how it is, dude. I'll on to osrs only on Sundays. I mean, we'll see. I still have a lot of plans I do want to do with RuneScape, but I'm gonna farm a lot of it. And maybe, like, all the things I'll do in RuneScape, maybe I'll, like, record it off stream, and maybe I'll make some, like, little update videos for RuneScape, right? So people can see what I'm getting up to.
CG is the first 400+ hour grind that is truly hard. Yeah, it is. And up until that point, you're kind of doing questing, which questing is repetitive, but at least it's a different quest. CG is the exact same thing, exact same difficulty, and you need to do it 400 to like 1,200 times. Unless you're Showback and you get or Triumphant and you get the Bofa in like 20 kills. Right? You either spoon it or you're stuck in there. And that is the reality of RuneScape that I don't know if a lot of people are ready for. And it's a tough thing to like encounter as a first-time player who's not fully aware. Like, you could be like, oh yeah, 200 million grind, it takes forever, blah blah blah. That's one thing to say, but to like actually encounter the first grind in RuneScape is, you hit a wall. You hit a wall mentally. You're like, oh shit, this is the game. Like, damn, this thing. Like, after you do 300, 250, 300 CG runs on Iron Man, like, it starts to seep into you a little bit. It starts to seep in what the game really is. And some people love it, and some people are like, man, this is not for me.
In that game as well, and do for YouTube. I think that'd be cool. And that'd be really cool. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know what class we're playing yet for the ultra hardcore. I was thinking doing a warrior, man. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Human male warrior back to Elven Forest. Oh, that'd be so fun. We'll see, guys. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. And I really appreciate all the love and the support for me and the different things I do. It means a whole lot, guys. It really, really does. So just a little real talk. Thank you very much. And I'm excited for the content going forward. for sure, with WoW and RuneScape and everything, you know, just everything in general.
All right, W Guzu, that was his plans on what's gonna go down. I wonder, you know, they said they're not quitting RuneScape, so I look forward to, you know, them bouncing around and playing RuneScape every now and then and checking out WoW. I personally am not going to go back to WoW until at least TBC or TBC Hardcore has a following. I don't even think I'm going to play regular TBC, so I'm going to be here. I'm not quitting anytime soon. I'm going to probably go for Infernal Cape, and then I'm going to probably do Slayer Month, and then I'm going to go for Coliseum. And then after that, we'll pick another goal and we'll go for other stuff. Try to get gear. Right now, I have no plans on de-ironing. I will complain every now and then about being an Iron Man, but I have no plans of de-ironing. And that's just what it is. That's my plans. Very short synopsis. I will play OnlyFangs always. No matter what, I will always play OnlyFangs as long as, you know, I don't get kicked out of the guild or something. I hope that wouldn't happen, but I will always play OnlyFangs. It's my favorite event. It's my favorite people. I love Soda Poppin'. I even love Tyler One and what he did in the last OnlyFangs, despite having a few disagreements with him. It was all, I met him in person. He's a really nice guy, and it's all for content at the end of the day, and people really enjoy it. And that is what it is. So I'll play OnlyFangs whenever that is. But until then, I plan on pretty much playing RuneScape. I really love this game. And I kind of feel a lot like how Joker does. Like, there's no reason to go back and play the same game again that we've already played. And no shade to any of the WoW players who are back playing WoW already. If they want to do that, that's totally fine. I really just don't feel like playing WoW at this point in time. But maybe I will. Maybe that would change in the future. Zaros, thank you very much for the Prime. I appreciate that. Tyler wanted the greatest IRL character arc of all time. He sure did. He became the war chief of OnlyFangs as a first-time WoW player and defeated Soda Poppin' in a duel. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane arc. Tyler One had it. It was amazing. Sad the stream was lagging yesterday with a Rav. Dude, Sonic, I know. There was no internet service. There's no internet service at the festival. I wish we could have streamed, guys. I wish we could have streamed at the Renaissance Festival. It was so much fun. So many RuneScape players coming up to us and talking to us. Unbelievable. I showed this earlier. There wasn't as many people in the stream, but these were our outfits yesterday. We had my buddy Vanguard as the wise old man with the DSIM, Arav right here with the DDS poison, and I had the Bofa in my archer outfit, and it was so sick. I'll show you guys the Bofa that Arav made me. It's right here. This is the corrupted Bofa that Arav made me yesterday. We can go full cam for it. Check it out, boys. Looks pretty sick. It's obviously super budget, but you know, it looks exactly like it. And I was holding it like this, and I was shooting people. And he made it out of cardboard and duct tape, and then painted the cardboard in paint, and then like painted the. So it's like it's super thin, but it's really cool. It's sturdy, and I'm thinking about putting it on my wall behind me or something, like here. You can mount that bad boy like that. Would be kind of sick. It looks good, man. It looks really good, and I really like it. I told him he asked me what weapon I wanted, and I was like, oh, is there any way you could do a Bofa? And I was like, no, there's no way he could do that. You know, I was like, there's no way he could do a Bofa. Because it's like, it's such a complex design, and dude, he really pulled it off, and I love it. So we have the Bofa now. Put that here. Cosplayers are different with the fit making. Yeah, they're some of them are very talented. They're just insane. Gaming. Let's go to the gaming one. Okay, here we go. It's also made with love. Exactly. And that's what I cherish the most about it, is not that it's a great build or great design. It's like, you know, a friend of mine made it for me so that we could go to, you know, my first ever Renaissance festival, and I could hold it as we walked around. And dude, that was so cool, man. So like the memories and the thought behind it is obviously worth more than anything else, right? And that's super cool. We have another video I wanted to watch. Alan Walker making a song for a game that I've grown up with. I haven't seen this yet. I kind of want to watch a little bit behind the scenes. It's only a 5-minute video.
Here to Cambridge in the UK to visit this game studio right here. This is in the Jagex HQ, the creators behind old school RuneScape, which is a game that I've been playing.
They give it a 5 gifted subs, dropping the bomb on the stream. Want 'em. They give it a 5 gifted, bro. I appreciate that. Also, we did run into a RuneScape player at the festival who got married. He got married at the festival that day. And he was like, yeah, as soon as we get done with the festival, I'm going to go home and level my sailing. And we were talking to him, and he was really nice.
In many vlogs in the past and been playing for many years. We're going to go in here, meet the team, and also see more behind the scenes and how things are made. Can't wait to meet the team and take you guys on the journey that we are just about to embark on for the 2 next days. But before we explore the exciting brand new release in the world of RuneScape, I took a side quest to visit the Cambridge University because some walkers found me and wanted to show me their university.
So people are not allowed in here unless
you're a student here, so yeah.
Are not
because some new release in the world about to embark
is that
on their
Hogwarts?
university.
so people are not allowed in.
Guys, is this where they film Harry Potter? This looks exactly like it. What the heck? I think Dumbledore's supposed to be sitting right there.
Here, unless
you're a student here, so yeah.
An awesome little tour, but now let's go and meet the creators behind the game that I love the most.
Hey, how's it going? We'll do a quick tour of the studio. You're going to meet some of the old school team that are upstairs.
Yep.
And then we'll go into the studio for a podcast shoot. Is that you?
It's me, but it's very stretched.
Old school goodies for you. So we've got like Wise Old Man, books.
Ah, sick. Is that a plushie?
Yeah, plushie in here and stuff.
Oh, I actually have this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, we've got more stock in the back.
Walking through Jagex was unbelievable. It's crazy to think all my RuneScape adventures was built right in here. Oh yeah, that's heavy. I don't want to drop it.
Dude, I kind of want to know like what Alan Walker's RuneScape account name is so I can look up his account and then judge him on how much he plays or not. Am I becoming a RuneScape player now too? Like I want to ego his account and see how much he actually plays. See if he plays an Iron Man or a regular. He's a max account? Oh my god, no way.
I've spent years leveling every skill in RuneScape.
Heavy pisser.
And just when I thought the grind was complete, they dropped a new skill, sailing. So this is like all the destinations?
Yes.
Or where you can
Yeah,
dock?
exactly. As you get better at sailing, you
Asian
can actually
grinder.
get to more places. So this might not be super obvious from just looking at the skill guide, but these are all the things you can actually build on the boat and customize it.
Dragon cannon. Sounds sick.
We thought part of the sailing experience isn't just like you being good at sailing, but eventually it's about you managing a crew, and like that's a big part of being a captain. So that's part of your experience as well.
This must have taken a lot of planning.
About 3 years.
Wow.
Well, the full development cycle, yeah.
How long have you been playing the game?
I started when it relaunched, 2017.
It brought you back in.
It did bring me back.
That's how we get him.
Ask him what level he is.
Maxed, but maxed combat, but working on maxing my account. I just have 2 skills remaining. And with a dedication like
Working
that,
on
me and my
maxing?
co-producer Wilhelm decided.
He has 2 skills remaining until he maxes. Wait, sorry, did he say he was playing Iron Man or main? What did he not say?
Ask him what level he is.
Maxed, but maxed combat.
126. He's 126?
But working on maxing my account. I just have 2 skills remaining. And with a dedication like that, me and my co-producer Wilhelm decided to do a song for the game and the new.
This song is so damn good. Like, if you just heard this song, you'd be like, yo, that's a banger. You don't even have to know it's a RuneScape song. It's just good.
Sailing skill.
How did you collaborate together on this?
So, well, it started for me that I did the song at Tomorrowland.
Yes.
And then I got the message on Twitter, X. It just, I don't know, it just sparked something. I was just like, oh my god, they're releasing Sailing. Let's make something for that, because I felt like
I remember that. I remember the video of him at
like,
Tomorrowland playing that song. I thought it was so cool. It's really awesome that Jagex like immediately reached out to him and were like, yo, you play RuneScape? Like, come make a song with us. Because that's like really, that's something that Jagex does really well, is reaching out to content creators to collab with them. And I admire that so much about the company, that they're so willing to just, you know, work with people that love the game. And you can very much tell it's like ingrained in the culture and who they are. And dude, it's just the coolest thing. And it gives me like such an immense sense of pride when I play RuneScape to know that like my company Jagex, you know, they care about the content creators and people that love the game. And this is just one of many times that they've worked with content creators that are in the past, and they'll just continue to do this, and that's what makes me love the game so much.
Song collaborations with anyone outside of your team, I believe. I tried to make a song that would somewhat sound in the RuneScape, old school RuneScape universe. We went a little bit back and forth on it, and then we had the Sailing song.
How do you want to be visualized? Because obviously we're going to make you as a cinematic avatar.
Our like universe, they would always be like something dark. Like, in here you can hear your own thoughts, huh? So to finish the song, we gathered in the Jagex studio to run the song through the old school RuneScape software to make it fit into the soundscape of the game.
Yeah, Alan's done a great track for the Sailing login theme. We're really excited to kind of plug that in game, get that all hooked up, and really see it in the context of Sailing. So once we get the MIDI file from Alan, we're going to run that through the old school RuneScape sound bank through the patch editor so that it sounds, you know, 100% old school, you know, old school RuneScape DNA.
Can't wait to hear what you've cooked.
Well, did you do any processing on this at all?
I mean, when I exported it for the first time, then I just put it on a little master, so I would get it like a little bit louder for the demo.
Right, gotcha.
But other than that, like nothing much has been done.
Yeah,
it's different working for music in a game, and exciting to learn and experience how they play the game while making the music to make sure it fits. This is for the alternations that you suggested.
This is so cool watching this.
Yeah, that's cool. That's also what it's gonna look like.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
After we finalized the track, I was so excited to talk everything RuneScape.
Hello. If you've seen some of the summits before or some of the weekly live streams, this is where it happened.
We got to meet more of the teams and got to see more of how music and other sounds are made for old school RuneScape and RuneScape. So that was awesome. We had an absolute honor to have the chance to come here and visit the studios. What a dream. Loved the game since I was a kid, and yeah, I mean, I have nothing else to say. It's been an absolute pleasure, and the team here has welcomed us with open arms. Open game, check out the song, and maybe you will see me in game as well. See you on the next one.
Awesome. Sarge Jagex HQ visit win whenever they invite me. I'm on the first flight. I'll go anytime. I would love to hang out with Ayuza and Sween again, and maybe grab a beer with them and talk about RuneScape. It's probably one of my favorite things to do, is to just talk about gaming, content creation, have a beer, listen to music, eat with some friends. That's my favorite thing to do. So I would jump at any opportunity like that to do that. They also had Alan Walker on the podcast, so I figure we'd go ahead and watch that for a bit and kind of listen in on that. This one came out like 20 minutes ago.
I checked my total level was 2,251. It's been a
2,251 total level.
Crazy journey. Like sometimes like, yeah, I have to pinch my arm and just be like, is this real? When I was like 14, I was trying to run my own RuneScape private server.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's epic.
Hello everyone and welcome to the official Old School RuneScape podcast, where we get to chat shit with JMods and creators alike. I'm Mod Aiza.
And I'm Mod Sween, and this is our chance to get to know the person behind the crown, hear their stories and hear their experiences. We're often joined by a very special guest, and today is probably the coolest guest we've had. It is Alan Walker.
He needs to stop being a successful international DJ and commit to the max grind. What a loser. All right, okay. That's one way of thinking.
Hello. My name is Alan. I'm a DJ, music producer, born in the UK, grew up in Norway. Yeah, I tour and make music for a living, and of course, I am a Old School RuneScape game lover.
Hell yeah, this is so surreal, man. Thank you so much for joining us. I just want to put this. It's so cool. Thank you for joining us. It's awesome. I think when we saw your set at Tomorrowland, I didn't think it would end up like this.
Yeah, it's
so cool.
been quite a crazy journey from that moment to how we've ended up here. It's super cool. Like the idea to play the song at Tomorrowland, to then bring it everywhere else that I'm playing, and now in the studio here with you guys.
Yeah, well, it's been awesome to see. I'm glad that you did it because it brought this opportunity about as well. I'm curious to know, like, what actually brought it about? What made you decide to play Sea Shanty 2 at Tomorrowland?
I mean, I don't know, because like every time I've done Tomorrowland, I always like to do.
Behind every good idea is a man who says, I don't know. I swear a lot of my ideas start off like this. Like, I don't know why I thought to do that.
Something that's kind of fun. It stands out, something that maybe no one else would do. And then I was like, you know what? RuneScape has such a amazing community. I love the game. I've been playing since it rebooted with Old School RuneScape. And then my thought was just like, yeah, I mean, I'll play like the one song that like literally like everybody knows, and then I remixed it really fast, and then it was ready for Tomorrowland, and then it got a lot of love and community feedback. So I think it was pretty cool.
It's a great song. It's such a chantable song as well. You can just imagine everyone in the crowd like da, 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 easy going along with. I want to start at the beginning, like RuneScape journey. Can you tell us a bit about how you discovered RuneScape?
Rick, thank you for the prime.
What kind of kept you going?
What you bringing to the Friendsgiving tonight? I'm bringing brownies and cookies, some desserts, some like very easily grabbable desserts that people can have. So we got 2 different types of brownies, 2 different types of cookies. Gonna bring it on a nice platter and just kind of drop it off and see if anybody eats it.
I really don't know how I got to know it, but I remember growing up, you could go to the like
you
stores.
baked them yourself? Well, technically you could say I baked them myself because like I went to the bakery, told them what I wanted, and then they gave me those things. And it's just like I could have baked them myself, but like, you know, I'm a streamer and I was at the Ren Fair and it's like I had a lot of time, and it's just like, you know, my kitchen is small. And it's like, then it's like, I gotta get dishes, and then like, I probably have to learn how to like bake it and all that. So I was like, I kind of made it myself because I went and got it, which is basically the same thing. Like I basically raised the money, went and purchased it. And so you could kind of say that I made it in a way. So yeah, I mean, most of the people would say, yeah, I think.
You can buy like those membership cards.
Oh, yeah.
Where you scratch off the code or something,
Yeah.
and then you redeem, and then you get like a month or 30 days of membership. But yeah, no, I grew up playing RuneScape when I was a kid, and then I don't know, I guess it just dropped off when the newer, like more modern versions of RuneScape came out, and then I just fell off the grind, and then when I saw the reboot coming up, then I was just like, yeah, like this was like the game I loved when I was a kid. Let's go back for the nostalgia.
Nice. So did you rejoin then just as Old School?
Dude, millennials are like nostalgia fiends. It's a problem, guys. I think we all love nostalgia a little bit too much.
School relaunch, or was it like shortly afterwards? Do you remember roughly like when?
I think I got.
Do you guys think that millennials want to relive our childhood so much because we all had the best childhoods because we grew up in the era that video games were invented? I feel like that has a big part of what it is. Like a big reason of like we got to be there for like the invention of video games. We lived through the evolution of video games as kids, and like video games were life, man.
Got pretty much right back in it at the 1.8 relaunched.
Yeah. Wow. And it's like we got the best of both worlds because we had video games, we had technology, but also we didn't necessarily have cell phones yet. At least I didn't. I didn't have a cell phone. Like I could go somewhere and my mom would have no idea where I was at. So I still got to grow up in that era where I could lie about where I was. But also, like my parents couldn't track me. We didn't have tracking on the phones. You know what I mean? So like I got that freedom, but I also got to grow up with video games, which was so sick. We didn't have online video games until I was like older, but I always had video games.
Wow. So you got to experience it fresh again from the start along with everyone else. And you've been playing ever since. How long do you think you typically play?
It really varies because like it's my tour game. So when I'm on tour, that's when I play. But I have clocked in a lot of hours.
We were talking briefly about like how progressed your account is. You were saying you're very close to actually being completely maxed, just a few skills left to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just before we started recording, I checked my total level was 2,251.
Wow. You're so close.
Yeah, and 2 skills remaining, and there's one more coming.
Man, I wish we managed to. We couldn't quite work out if you could get you maxing here. That would have been so cool.
That's a real RuneScape player. It's like immediately you ask them like about their account. Someone says you play RuneScape, you got to ask them like, okay, what kind of account do you have? Like how much time have you put into this game? And someone says that they're max cape, you're like, shit. You've been playing this game for at least 2 to 3 years, like a lot.
It would have been so cool, but a lot of people said that I should do like a max party at Tomorrowland if I manage it in time.
Okay, that would be awesome.
You let us know when the max is going to come, and we can arrange something cool. I think that'd be quite fun. Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like there's different levels to a RuneScape account. There's like, oh, I got the quest cape. There's like, oh, I got max cape, or I'm max combats. And then there's like, yeah, I've got a couple of, I'm almost maxed. I'm maxed on an Iron Man. And then it's like, I'm maxed on a UIM. And it's like, okay, then there's Zuckhelm on a main. And then there's Zuckhelm on an Iron Man, or Zuckhelm on a UIM. I don't even know if anybody has one of those. And so like there's different levels. And then there's hardcore. And it's like, oh, I'm maxed on a hardcore, which is super cool. So there's different levels to like the nerdiness and like almost this unofficial respect that RuneScape players have for your account. So when you talk about your RuneScape account, it's like it's really cool to be prideful about and proud of like what you've done.
It would be sick. Like I just don't know when on earth I'll be able to do it because I've
200 millions, dude. 200 millions.
The best skills.
Oh god.
For last, agility and runecrafting.
Oh yeah, they're the fun ones.
Yeah.
The best for
you
last.
You can make them fun though, right? You know, we've got obviously Guardians of the Rift. I know we spoke earlier and you've actually been doing a lot of ZMI or Rani Altar, depending on which way you want to go. I'm ZMI, that's the way I call it.
Yeah.
And in terms of agility, have you tried out the Sepulchre at all? Or
No, yeah.
It's probably the most fun agility there is in game. But if you're looking for something really easy and like not very click intensive when you're on tour, probably not the way to go. It's very quite click intensive.
Yeah. And I'm also just playing on my laptop, so
yeah.
It's not always the most ideal when I'm having like the most like click intensive tasks to do.
Yeah.
I'd love to know what RuneScape music, many people who grew up with.
I like how they have just somebody playing RuneScape in the background, just hitting a star mine. This is such a cool set.
The game, and probably haven't played it recently. Even those people remember it from like the mid 2000s and stuff. RuneScape music. They'll hear the login screen music, they'll hear Escape Main, they'll hear newbie melody and stuff like that. It sticks out to them. Did that ever kind of help inform the career you managed to build for yourself? Would like RuneScape music play a part at all?
I mean, it could easily have had like some kind of impact, like in terms of like finding inspiration, like even in the song for sailing that we did, like I snuck in like a little Easter egg when keeping the main theme coming melody to play for a little bit, but I think like there's a lot of like inspirational pieces because like some of the melodies are in the in the wide catalog of music is really interesting. A lot of interesting chord progressions and all that. So there's been like times where I've been like, oh, like maybe I can be a little bit inspired, but yeah. So
when you're playing RuneScape, do you play with music on in game? And if so, are there any tracks you love, or are you like you listening to other stuff while you're playing RuneScape?
have a very on and off relationship with listening to music when I game.
Sure.
Because I feel like sometimes music is so much with what I work with.
Dude, I can 100% see this guy just playing the game in silence. Like, imagine you're a DJ and all you do is listen to music, play music, make music. Dude, you probably want to break from that at some point. I'd probably just be in silence most of my life if I was a DJ.
That sometimes I prefer when I'm properly focusing on something that I could find it distracting, because I always try to listen to every piece.
Shout out to the YouTube listeners who are always listening in silence, by the way.
Very much like to see like maybe melodies or anything, because I'm very like melody focused. Like for me, like melodies is the most important part of a song. So for me, it's like I find it almost distracting sometimes. But I play with it on, and I do play with it off. Like it really depends on my mood.
Sure, cool. So you mentioned the track you made for Sailing. I'd love to talk about that process too. I've had the pleasure of like watching it from afar, like helping facilitate conversation between like you and your team and our audio team and stuff too. Walk me through how it happened, because I know we had the Tomorrowland set we kind of just spoke about a bit, and then some DMs were exchanged.
Yeah. So I talked to Cole, who has been already working with some music with you guys, and I told him that like I was going to play sea shanty at Tomorrowland, and then he told the Old School RuneScape team, and then just before my performance at Tomorrowland, the Old School RuneScape team, or whomever was in charge of the Axe account. That's you?
Yeah, I think that's probably on the account, yeah.
Messaged me and wished me good luck, and I was like, oh, wow, that's so cool. Like,
dude, yes. The Old School RuneScape account messaged me and asked me if I wanted to participate in the OTK games and the Gielinor games. But before the OTK account like reached out to me, I was like, oh shit. I mean, the OSRS account reached out to me. I had no idea who it was. And then when I got there to the event, I met Sween, and he was like, yeah, I was like, yeah, I was telling him a story about how the Old School account reached out to me. I was like, dude, this is so cool. And he's like, yeah, that was me. I run the Old School RuneScape Twitter account. And I was like, oh, shoot. Okay, so Sween is the one who reaches out to people.
I was so hyped. And that basically just also like sparked the full inspiration to actually just dive right into like trying to make something that's completely on Alan Walker.
Back into Viking music? Let's go. I'll look it up, bro.
Old School RuneScape. And I think it was really cool. Like, try to make something that sounds Alan Walker, but in a vision of Old School RuneScape.
And you nailed it. We got a good relationship with Cole because we worked with him. He came and did that awesome RuneFest medley with us. And then there were a few of us just watching on Tomorrowland set. We're like, I wonder if it's going to be like how subtle. It could be really discreet. It might just be like a slight nod to RuneScape. And then it was like, oh wait, here it is. We know it's here.
Yeah, and then the extra call out of like, this is for all the Old School RuneScape fans. That sent chills through my spine. I was actually away at the time with, sorry to all of the RuneScape fans, but I was away with my WoW guild. We do a meetup every year, and we were in Croatia as it played. And one of my guildmates is a huge fan of yours.
Yeah.
And he was watching the bits back from Tomorrowland, and he just turned around to me and was like, oh, Isa, you will never, what the and I knew that it was happening, but I hadn't seen it yet.
Not the 73
like, splat. Watch this. And I saw it for that moment, and it just sent chills down my spine.
Yeah.
So just quickly, I love how you mentioned a moment ago,
guys, Aiz is quitting RuneScape. He plays WoW. What the heck?
You know, the X account reached out to you and you were like, oh my God, this is awesome. Well, the same moment I had a DM or a text message from Sween like, oh my God, this is so awesome. You'll never believe what's going to happen. So it kind of was definitely reciprocated on both sides, which is lovely to see.
That is so cool. And also like in this song, like I implemented like a little like Easter egg for the people that was listening. So which was the hit splat.
In
the song. And I've seen like some people pick up on it. So and that is pretty like a fun little detail as well.
That's great. And then completely by surprise, kind of followed up. I was still on the X account in LA doing some like tours of like venues you could maybe look at for next year and stuff. And then there was a song appeared, and then the kind of DM group, I was like, oh my God. Like after the Tomorrowland set, internally we're like, oh, wouldn't it be cool? Maybe we could like explore. Maybe we'll ask him if he's probably really busy. He's too busy. Let's not bother him. And then a song appeared from you unprompted. Yeah. And then that kind of got our minds absolutely racing.
Yeah, and I think that's also like what builds like the more like for me like the very genuine like relationship we're building here, and that is like just it's a game I genuinely love. I work with many different games, but this was like just a pure like passion that I have for the game and the love that I had for it over so many.
It's probably different making a song for a game you actually play and you actually like than it is just like getting contracted to go make a, you know, song for like some mobile game or something that you'll never ever play. Yeah, I see what he's saying here. Like that would be sick to do anything, you know, for a game, like to get paid to do something for a game that you actually love would be so sick.
Years, and thought it was the right place, right time.
Definitely was. I think not many people can say they've got a 2251 total level account. And then I think that speaks volumes to like, okay, we've got a proper fan here. And I hope players will experience that too as they're listening to the music in the login screen. And when they hear the other version, we're releasing like a music video too. Hopefully they'll hear RuneScape come through. How important was it for you to like try and capture that sound, like the RuneScape-ness? Or how important, how easy? Was it difficult?
It was because I do a lot of like more like cinematic songs as well.
Yeah.
But like I would say it was fairly easy to get the core idea down. But then I also worked with my girlfriend's brother, Wilhelm, and we were just pitching the song back and forth, and just to kind of like make it sound as RuneScapey as possible.
Would you rather have an NPC model of you in OSRS or WoW? Neither. I haven't done anything to deserve it in either game. I think they should reserve that for the GOATs.
Just to make it sound like a game or like anything that is in like the world of RuneScape, because I didn't want to make something that would like alienate the of course the other RuneScapers that play the game. That like it sounds completely different from what everyone is used to hear in the game or when they log into the game. So for me, it was important that like it's something that you guys would definitely accept and also like want to have in your game, because I don't think it would fit to have like a proper like EDM song in the game or in the loading screen, and then just making sure that they.
You think Guzu deserves an NPC in the game on OSRS? Here's what I think they should do for Guzu. You know the spot like in the wall in Monkey Madness 2 where Glow like knocks you back into the wall? You know what I mean? They should put the imprint of Guzu's body right there in the wall. That's what they should do, because that's where he died on his hardcore.
They had like the core like RuneScape sound was pretty much the most crucial for me, and then of course we have the other version that's more EDM, more poppy, which I think people will like.
I think I'd enjoy that too. There's a nice balance between both, I think. Are you okay now? Like forgetting the track and thinking more about sailing specifically, is it something you managed to follow?
They give it the prime.
On tour? How much do you get to the game? Do you get to follow? You mentioned you play when you can.
I pretty much try to follow as much as I can.
Okay.
I haven't tried much of the new updates like Doom and I can't remember the
Yama,
yeah.
Okay.
But I do watch content creators, streamers, like test the new content. Like I didn't try the sailing beta or the stress test.
Yeah.
But still, like I just look at the content, see what people say, stream, or what ends up on YouTube.
Nice. Which are you for like favorite creators? Who are your kind of go-to streamers?
I mean, I'm always on when Wooks is streaming, but that's also like once a year.
It's a privilege, isn't it?
Yeah.
When he's live, you have to
Damn,
tune in,
another
make the
Wooks
most of it.
fanboy.
Yeah,
Let's go.
He's really cool. And then Skillspikes, I watched Torvesta, Framed, Soup, Settled.
Sardoc.
A bunch of like I don't know, whatever that pops up in my recommended on YouTube. Really,
he probably thought about it.
So you often talk about building out your kind of like music as an experience, and I think I saw you a quote from you specifically referring to it as like a cinematic story that you can bring your fans along the journey with. And I was curious to know how much you're kind of like involved.
Yeah, I know that Soup guy. That's a sailing pet. Yeah, I've heard of that before.
Of playing games, being part of communities may have like influenced that at all, or if it's more just entirely separate, just part of what you wanted to do for a different different side of music experience for people. And also, so there's like 3 in 1 here. If old school has played a part in that at all?
I mean, for me, like when it comes to building the universe around everything I do, has been pretty crucial because for me, just having something for people to attach to and relate to, and that is like not a new story, or like it is a new story, but like it's not too far away from what they already know. When we do like the music videos or other projects, so for me it's like really important that like things stay on brand. So then like it's.
He mentioned SAR, but they cut it out of the episode. He was just about to say SAR, but he got cut off. Okay, I appreciate y'all letting me know about that, because that was kind of strange that it didn't come through the microphone. It almost looked like he mouthed it, but he's got the thing over his mouth. And maybe they just like bleeped it out, or they just ran out of time on the podcast.
Not too like weird or unusual for the fans.
CJ's, thank you for the prime.
Around the world, but yeah, no, like it's super crucial for me to try to stay as like true to my.
Any Inferno attempt today? If we finish the prep, we will. We'll just see what happens.
My identity as possible through everything I do, and through gaming, I get to build the communities. And that's where I think I have been able to build the Walker community that I have today. And I think a lot of that
we gotta do Huey today,
comes
boys.
from my connection from back in the days with gaming, like RuneScape, for example. Like just to build somewhere, so something for people to feel home or connected to.
That's really awesome. I guess then going back to your experiences of gaming in the past, I'll keep it to RuneScape specific. Do you have any kind of like standout memory from your childhood of a RuneScape experience, either good or bad, that you went through?
I mean, I think everyone has been through like a botting period.
Okay.
I think I've had a handful. I think my last account was disbanded, and then my new my account now is just like I'm never botting.
Bro, he was botting.
Would just want to grind this out, and it's been very fun. Like it makes also a journey and progression feel a lot more
sailing
enjoyable.
level 52.
And that achievements also don't feel like false, or how I should put it. But I think that's like the most common thing to do as a kid, like this, to cheat your way up, and then you get taken down on your way up.
Yeah.
And then you learn your lesson, and then now I'm back with my soon to be maxed account, I hope.
Soon, fingers crossed. I've made a habit in recent podcasts of just confessing my RuneScape sins, but I can put my hands up and say I have not botted. So that's one thing. I saw you kind of catch a glance at me like, is this where you're going to confess again?
Yeah, I was literally waiting for that next confession to come through of like, oh, well, you know what? Me too, actually.
No, not this time.
Just scamming instead. Oh, wait, no, sorry, you don't scam.
So they have RuneScape. This guy's doing Vorkath, but there's nobody playing. Is Jagex botting? Are they playing? They're probably just playing footage. Surely they're playing footage of them doing Vorkath. Look here. Someone's killing Vorkath on the back monitor, and someone's star mining on the left one. Surely they're just playing footage of they're replaying game footage from earlier. Gotta be. Angela 1, thank you so much for the 2-monther. Bankrupt Bezos, 1 prime at a time. Let's go.
I don't scam either.
You don't scam.
No, I don't scam.
You just steal from your friends' accounts. That's different.
Enough said about that, I think. We'll move on. We've got a very accomplished company with us.
Yes.
Stop it. So, on the kind of community subject, you mentioned earlier, just as we were chatting before the podcast, you're in a clan.
Yes.
How, in-game generally as well, what kind of profile do you maintain? Do people know who you are? Does some people kind of know who you are?
I think it's just the ones who know they know.
Gotcha.
And I never really go around and advertise myself.
Yeah.
So you're not walking around the GE like, follow me, I'm Alan Walker.
Yeah.
Alan Walker drop party at 10
if
PM.
you want one bill, follow me.
Yeah. Take them to the wilderness.
Yeah, no, like, it's more like this, the like little community that I'm with there that do know.
Nice. Do you get much time? Again, I know you said it's kind of like a tour game. Do you get much time to interact with like other RuneScapers and with the clan, like clan events and things like that?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm very active, then I usually chat in like with people in the clan chat that we have, and try to just contribute to the little community that we have, because it's a little Norwegian clan that we have, and it's I think it's awesome. Yeah,
That's
it's pretty
cool.
wholesome to have like a little community of like a few hundred people.
Nice. I wonder now if
Yeah, if anybody wants to join our community, we have an awesome community over here. You could type my name if anybody needs a clan or a community to join. People in here talking all the time. It's really cool to just see people vibing out, answering each other's questions, noobs, pros, people linking up to do stuff. It's been cool to have this community. So I would agree with that. If anybody wants to join, you're always welcome to. It's just my character's name in game, Sardako.
if there'll be people listening to this and just been like in Norway and be like, I wonder if that's this clan.
Yeah, they don't even realize.
Yeah. I mean, we might have it similar, I suppose, because we play regularly, play often. We've got staff high scores and people absolutely packed on their personal accounts. And most of us maintain like quite a low profile. And I think it always surprises people when they learn that, oh, maybe it was it's a J-mod. Oh my gosh. I think
you join multiple clans? Yeah, you can. I think you can only be in one clan chat at a time, though.
Maybe we take that for granted sometimes too.
Yeah, I think for sure we do. I remember there was one point me and Husky were both playing in a clan together. And yeah, we kept it quiet on purpose.
Oh, this is a friends chat. Yeah,
it was
friends
about
chat.
2 months in. We were in a voice channel together, and someone turned around and said, "You really sound like Mod Aiza from RuneScape." And I was just like, yeah, I guess guys, I am. And then it clicked a week later. It was like, I just watched a Q&A, and you're Mod Husky. And he was like, yes. And it got exposed from there, but they were really cool about it.
But that is pretty cool as well. Like,
Yeah.
that you also just get to try and enjoy the game.
Yeah.
Like undercover.
Well, at first I didn't. I made the mistake of choosing my mod name to be the same as my name in game because I was also present, across various different platforms, but mostly on Twitch within the RuneScape community. And I was like, oh, it makes the most sense. They're going to know who I am anyway eventually. Yeah, that was a mistake for probably the first 6 months of working at Jagex, being a lot of messages, a lot of mentions and stuff. And now I have a different name, which I still don't hide, but people have, it's been 8 years now. I think that kind of like fresh joy of, oh, it's a J-mod. It's now, oh, it's Aiza. Aiza's there. That's fair.
Are there any other games that kind of have caught your attentions over the years as much as RuneScape? Or do you get much chance to play other games?
I mean, it really just depends on where I find my friends. It would be like Call of Duty.
Gotcha.
But like, what I like with RuneScape is that you don't need anyone else.
Yeah.
Really, you can just be on your own, or unless if you want to do like a team-based activity.
No, that's what's so cool about RuneScape is like you're playing alone with others, so you don't feel alone. It's like a solo MMO, but other people are also doing it. So it's a unique game in that sense.
So I think that's what we love too. Like the Gemstone Crab is a great example of the type of content we get to add alongside like the big intensive solo grinds as well. You can do something nice and casual and social on the side, or you can go fully in and like immerse yourself with a difficult boss.
Yeah.
If you could, you're on tour and you got a bit of time, right? You can click once every couple of minutes, but you're busy. What would be your perfect like type of game content, or what's the most enjoyable part of content you've had to do so far in your max grind?
I have no idea. I think Slayer became really fun as soon as you pass like 86 or something.
Yeah.
As soon as you get a difficult fight and money starts coming in, and you're like, oh, I like this now.
Yeah, but also like the challenges got a little bit harder, so it was more fun. But yeah, also the money aspect, earning something back finally. But yeah, I if I were to pick one, I don't know. Maybe Slayer. I don't know.
Sure. Okay. So we haven't really touched on. We're recording this for people at home just before Sailing comes out. Sailing will have been out.
Shout out to everybody grinding Slayer right now.
Probably a few days. Do you think you'll have time to like really get stuck into the core of Sailing, or will you be focused? Oh, dude, I don't think you're going to max. Well, I mean, you will do eventually. I've got a bad feeling that Sailing's going to come out before you manage to hit your Runecraft and Agility grind.
I'm pretty
it
sure
just come to me too. Oh no! And we're bigging you up like you're going to max in no time. I feel really cruel now.
Yeah, no, I think Sailing is going to definitely make my grind a little bit longer, but I will definitely dive into it because in the end, I can't start playing the actual game before I'm maxed.
Very true. That's when it
That is what they
begins.
say. Yeah, the game really truly begins when you're finally maxed.
You max and you go, okay, now what do I do?
Yeah.
Like, okay, I played a game.
What about achievement diaries? How well are you in your achievement diary progress?
Just missing 2 elites.
Okay. So pretty much got all those done now too.
Yeah, just missing the rune
Damn.
crafting agility levels.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it literally is just because of those then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair
literally.
enough.
Man, you've got a
What rune crafting and agility do you need to finish all of the diaries? $91 rune crafting and 90 agility. Can you boost for diaries or no? Yo, Hacksaw, thank you so much for the 4-monther. Okay, you can boost both. So like 85 agility, maybe 85 rune crafting. I'm not that far off.
you're a proper player. That's cool. I hear it all the time. I meet people and they're like, oh, I play RuneScape, or I used to play RuneScape loads when I was a kid. I had 99 woodcutting.
Yeah.
And you look up and
Oh, Zaryu, damn. He's calling out Zar, dude.
No, you didn't. You had like 60 woodcutting.
God dang it, Zaryu catching strays heavily.
Yeah.
And maybe it's like nostalgia and like rose tinted glasses coming through, but you can hear it.
That sounds like
Dude,
Savix.
somebody clip that and send it to Zar, dude.
Who's convinced?
But even me, I know like that I was like playing the game when I was younger, but there was no way that I had any N99s, maybe base 70s.
I was similar. I was too young and too impatient. You know, you start to grind. I've got like notebooks where I'd be like, okay, I need to cut this many trees to get this many logs. I can sell that and I can get the dragon chain body and then the dragon square shield. And I'm going to look so cool. And I sit down for 40 minutes and I'm like, now what? I'll sell the logs and I'll buy something I didn't want to buy. And then I just never really made progress.
Yeah.
But there's like formative RuneScape experiences for sure.
I feel like everything is so optimized these days. Like you have RuneLight that also helps a lot with keeping track, or like you can see like easy plugins like banked XP and all that. So you can like there's a lot of ways to optimize your grind and all that. I think like things like that has been, I think for the community, been really cool addition. Like even for me, like I'm a big fan of RuneLight, and I can't almost play without it.
Yeah,
dude, I totally
I can't
agree.
play without it.
Sometimes when we can test content internally using RuneLight, but sometimes it takes a bit of time to get that build ready. I'll put my hands up and say I wait until RuneLight is like RuneLight ready internally before I can play test it, because it's so crucial now.
It's really hard to transition off playing RuneLight when you have RuneLight. Even something as simple for me as like I have a specific theme, a different color set for the way that the client is. You know, more darker grays and blacks. And if I go to
Do you think he's saying I have no idea what OSRS is and they made him wear the mask so they could dub over? That's a rabbit hole.
to the normal client, it's not like that anymore, and it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
How do you feel about efficiency in gaming generally? Right, you know, you said, I know that you've mostly focused on old school RuneScape, and you've played some Call of Duty. What I see it all the time in Call of Duty, especially now with the different loadouts and weapon setups, and there's
He always wears the mask even as a DJ bit. Oh, okay.
million YouTube videos on this is the best loadout, this is what you should be using. How do you feel about that generally as a gamer?
For me, that barely have time to grind and the actual game, that's pretty tough. Because I could be touring for a month and then I have 4 days at home.
Nobody cared who he was until he put on the mask.
And if I want to play Call of Duty with my friends, then and then they're like, oh yeah, you have to have this gun, but you need to be like, let's say level 45, and I'm like level 10.
Yeah.
Then it's pretty shit sometimes when you hop on and you only use like the worst possible guns, and might just having a big like disadvantage because of that. Other than that, I think like everything is part of the grind, but like I think when it comes to like that where like you clearly have like such a large disadvantage, then it's not always that fun, especially when it's like competitive in games like Call of Duty, because I'm search and destroy player, and
oh, okay,
and
nice.
then I mean, For me, I could easily just get my brother to just grind on my account, get me my
Ready for when you're
the
back,
best
yeah.
gun, and then
You get to
then I'm
finally
good.
use it. Nice. I admire the fact that you openly say you're a search and destroy player. I do not have the patience for it. I see Call of Duty for me as like a run and gun game. I'm like going in, I'm dying, going back out, dying. I'm like, why do I constantly keep dying? Because I'm not thinking about it tactfully. But it's just
I don't know about the
way it
NFL
is.
player who maxes iron.
I like
No, I don't.
like the one life per
Yeah.
round, and you can either do really good or you can be doing bad.
Yeah, that's me.
Maybe the one life thing. Maybe there's a hardcore Iron Man in your future at some point.
I did join a group Ironman, but I got I didn't want to lose out on my progression on the main.
That's the constant battle, isn't it? Weighing up. what to
Yeah,
focus on.
because I already know that like my time is already very limited
Yeah.
from what I can do. So like when I first had the chance to play, then I would rather just be on my main and grind that.
We've asked many people, usually JMods, and so we get quite wacky answers.
Okay.
If you weren't doing what you're doing, what do you think you would have? Like, what kind of career do you think you would have gotten into?
That was so much easier to answer. Like I don't know, 8 years ago,
Sure.
because my life has completely 360 or whatever, like unexpectedly since Fade and Faded and all those songs in the beginning went crazy. Back then, like when I put out my song Fade, I already had my CV ready to hand it into one of the like nearby local grocery stores because I had like no plans, no direction in my life.
Yeah.
I tried programming, tried graphic design, and then music seemed to be it.
So it could have gone anywhere.
Literally.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
But yeah, no, I had a application to go to a university in the US, but I was one spot from coming in. But if I got in, I would never have posted any of my songs. And that's like also like crazy like odds or like
Damn.
I don't know, like if I did it or did not, like
Yeah.
That's why you guys shouldn't go to school. See?
It's like an
Crazy.
insane reality to think that, had that one thing changed, this would have never happened.
Yeah.
Your whole life would be entirely different to what it is now. People would never have been able to consider themselves walkers and experience all of your incredible music. That's surreal. The butterfly effect is real.
It's been a crazy journey. Like sometimes like, I have to pinch my arm and just be like, is this real? Super grateful, super happy, and opportunities come, and I think this is one of my favorite ones in a long time.
Oh, dude, I'm glad to hear that. Nice. Mine too, for sure. And it's
Don't go to school. Be a streamer instead. See, guys, just be a streamer and play RuneScape all day.
programming could have led you here.
I could have
been like working on old school RuneScape or something like that.
I was like 14. I was trying to run my own RuneScape private server.
Oh, really? Okay.
Or be a DJ.
But that was a disaster project. But it was cool. Like cool to try because I liked to look at things and learn how things were made. And it's the same way I got into music and graphic design because I would look like at a logo or a website and be like, oh, I wonder how that's made. And then I would dive into it, start learning.
Becoming a successful streamer seems really difficult. It's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life for sure. Trying to get people to watch you do something is not easy, guys. It's not easy. Being a streamer is not a hard job. It's hard to get people to care about what you're doing. It doesn't matter what you're doing.
At like 12, 13, 14 years old, and then slowly but surely moved over to music because I got curious about that too, and then music seemed to be the right path.
I've heard that story quite a lot in terms of like, I got into like, mainly from like software developers. How'd you start? I tried to make a bot, or I tried to make a private server, and it kind of goes from there. That's really cool.
How long did it take before you realized that what you had was good? You said that it all happened, when Fade or Faded came about. How long was it before then that you were actually making music and got to the point where you felt like something was good enough to upload publicly?
I mean, I started posting music in 2012, and maybe around then I'd been making music for maybe a year or 6 months.
Right.
Not long. And then
Dude, all caps Savix is back to WoW is crazy. First off, that's like 48 hours late. Second off, we all know. It's so funny, guys.
And Fade was posted in 2014. So I had like 0 to none really like experience within the music industry. I just put together something random, and then it just went crazy.
Breaking news: Showbet got the BOFA.
So you did first like 24 hours. It streamed more than anything else I in total streamed ever. And then a month later, the UK
spoiler
record
alert
label, No Corporate Sounds, reached out and they said that they wanted to sign it. And then I just ran to my dad for the contract. I was like, "Dad, you have to sign this." We got the song out, and the song streamed like within like the first day, like on YouTube, like 1 million times. And then
Wook soloed Corp. Stop, guys.
or like maybe a week, can't remember, but it was like the fastest on No Corporate Sounds at that time to reach 1 million streams. And then it just didn't stop, and then it became like the YouTube intro or background music anthem almost. And then we really followed up with the 2 other songs, and since then, like everything has been rolling. I was 16, 17 then.
Wow.
And turned 28 a few weeks ago.
That is a crazy fast success story then for you in terms of like how much it's just, well, the fact that it hasn't stopped, slowed down, it's just continuing.
I miss the TOA Fridays. We still do them.
About you more and more now in the recent years.
We haven't stopped. You guys can still watch TOA Fridays. We'll keep it going.
Is especially as well. So
yeah, for me, it's just been like to try to just grind as much as we can. Meanwhile, we can. Because like for me, like we said yes to like almost every single show offer that came in alongside with, because like we did Faded or Fade to Faded, and then all the concert bookings came in. We said yes to everything. I did first year 45 concerts, and then the next year after I did 180. And then
what about Cox, guys? You could say what about anything, and the answer will be after Inferno Cape. So just know that I'm gonna play the game after Inferno Cape, and I would love to start playing the game again, because right now we are Inferno locked.
Then we started stepping down a little bit. We did maybe 150, and then down like now this year, or like we're just on a base level of 75 per year.
Okay.
Does
that feel more manageable?
It is way more manageable. It was just unhealthy. But I was 18, and I was
just living the life, going through it,
living life.
How many blood per run? 90.
Let's try it. But it was exhausting. But like it was the part of what I think today is that it was building the foundation of what Alan Walker has become today. And I think it's pretty cool. Like it was like a sacrifice. Yeah, I missed out on my prime like teen years, or like adult years, like 18, 19, 20, by touring almost nonstop every year.
I imagine with that level of volume, you don't really get to experience the places that you're visiting that much either, right? It's kind of like in, out. Maybe just for those that aren't aware, have never seen that kind of like lifestyle, what was it actually like for you during that period?
I mean, everything is a blur.
Yeah, okay.
It's everything has gone so fast. Like it was like new country, new city every single day almost.
Wow.
And you're on 0 sleep, probably eating the worst food possible, 24/7, or well, often good too. But it is a very interesting lifestyle. But like I usually always say that it always looks way more glamorous on Instagram
than it actually is.
But still, like you get to see so many cool places. Been all around the world. Like
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I would hate being a DJ. I do not like living out of hotels, eating like random food, like having to travel on no sleep. And then you have to make music, make a set on the road from a laptop in a hotel room. I would just feel lonely doing that, man. It sounds way less when you really think about it. Yeah, I mean the concerts and stuff, like the highs would be crazy, but the lows would also be really low.
Like I think I've clocked up 2,000 flights, and I love my job, and I wouldn't do anything to replace it with anything else, because get to work with music, get to meet amazing people, and just do like crazy stuff that I never thought would be possible.
I don't want to give like a heart attack to anybody working at our event.
Guys, red alert, Savix is online.
Team, but I'd love to have you like RuneFest or and another event we do. That would be like absolute pinnacle highlight. That'd be so cool.
A few years ago, I was actually planning on going to RuneFest, but I think that's the year when the pandemic.
I think it's just crapping though.
the 20. Well, we were just about to. It was 2020, right?
Yeah, so we did 2019 Rune Fest, and then we took that long 5-year break.
Yeah.
5.5-year break, yeah.
Yeah, no, because we were. I remember talking to my friends. We were like just like talking about buying tickets, but then it was like so much uncertainty because this virus happening, and so much uncertainty.
Have you ever met any of your clan, like your kind of Norwegian clan, in real life?
Two of the members. Super nice people, and it's what I love. Like like how gaming can bring people together from anywhere in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that with like the gamers in RuneScape. Like I saw on the RuneScape Reddit that someone had like a clan meetup or anniversary that they were celebrating. So it's pretty cool to see like how people can get to know each other online, but then make actual like lasting relationships in real life too.
Really cool. We've seen quite a lot of that. We've seen like couples meet and get married and stuff because of RuneScape, and it makes us realize how special what we do is and how much it means to a lot of people. Mm-hmm. Have you had any similar stories from other walkers who have perhaps met and like fallen in love or made like big lasting friendships between yourselves?
Yeah, no, there's been I've heard like a lot of like love stories, sad stories, like how people have like figured out like a better path in their lives because of my music. So it's like it is very cool to think that something you can maybe like make at home, make in your bedroom, can completely change someone's life on the other side of the world.
Dude, I know what he means here. I mean, there's so many people that just message me that say like, you know, Sard, your infernal grind changed my life, taught me about like hard work, dedication, perseverance, not giving up, proving the haters wrong. You know what I mean? Like I really relate to that. And a lot of people are like, dude, you know, this is like the exact same kind of situation. So, you know, 100% vibes right there with what he's vibing with.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah, and that's why we love, do what we love.
Exactly. Do you have any silly questions?
I do. I was waiting for an opportunity. You know, they come about every now and then, but I thought this is a good moment. I didn't want to just interrupt. It's very wholesome. But yeah, I do have a few questions that I like to ask that are a little bit they're just a bit different. And currently my favorite.
Dude, that Joker crash out's one of my favorites. That's the day he quit hardcore WoW. He was just cussing at everything. He was just like so tired of it. I wonder if he'll have that crash out one day with OSRS.
It is similar to the, you know, if you weren't doing what you're doing now, what else would you do? But instead, we're going to level that up a little bit.
Okay.
And we're gonna go into the realms of if you could live any other life of existence, what would it be? And I don't want you to limit it to the real world. We can talk fantasy. You know, if you wanted to be a dragon slayer in real life, cool. If you wanted to be the lord of a kingdom where everyone was rat people, sure. Wherever your brain can take you. Is there? You ever had these crazy thoughts where it's like that would be a cool different reality to live in?
I mean, I have no idea, but I mean, craziest thing that comes to my mind is the astronaut. Be an astronaut, I don't know.
Okay, be an astronaut.
Oh, that's real cool.
Would you be an astronaut that kind of like lives on Earth and goes to space, or would you want to be, I don't know, checking out different planets?
Well, if humans were multiplanetary, it would be pretty cool. There has to be like among those that can go to space.
What would you do if you came across an alien race that looked like humans, but they're not actually human? It was all a lie.
Where's this going?
We'd be freaked out, I guess.
Where is this interview going?
In this other life, you would draw upon music to bring them together.
Maybe. I think like it's like music could actually like if there's an alien something out there. Maybe music is something that can connect people.
I think now there's something here where, right, you've clearly got this astronaut in there.
Sween's probably like, Aiza, you know, next interview, maybe we stick to the questions on the sheet. I think would be a good idea. Just a little something I was thinking about.
Maybe you need to your next track. You need to produce that whilst you're in space.
Astronaut.
It's got to be possible. I'm sure you got to speak to the team. You can call it like moonwalking.
Alan Walker, Moonwalker.
Yeah, Alan Moonwalker.
Ooh.
There we go. That was the one for now, at least.
Cool.
That was your crazy question.
For now, yeah. Don't worry. There may be more.
We had a few different J mods, and they all seem to be running like Dungeons and Dragons campaigns and stuff like that too. So they're like, oh, I'll go into the world I made.
There's like recently, Modelena would be a wizard that was able to tame dragons. which I thought was quite cool.
You need that like a flair of creativity, I think, working in games, working on RuneScape especially.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine like how it goes like from building, let's say, a quest to then make it become a reality with a team. Because like everything is new content, or even new content with sailing. Like it must be.
Yeah, there's like so many concepts, and then you have to you have to pick one concept, and then you have to like start the pipeline on like art and story writing, and you know, designing the landscape design. Like there's so many different departments that have to come together and start working on stuff. And you have to have item creators, and you have to have systems designers to take care of, make sure all the parts work together. Yeah, dude, designing a game is just like so crazy, and I would love to see all of it that goes into it one day, like just the behind the scenes, and just watch them work one day.
Be like a brainstorm to come up with something that can be like very intriguing and catchy for the fan base, player base.
And I think something you mentioned earlier about how you want people to, or your like I guess your content, you want to kind of release new stuff, but also you don't want to kind of, you want it to still feel something they used to. And I think RuneScape is quite similar, especially old school RuneScape, where we want to kind of like push the boundaries, but also it needs to feel old school.
Yeah.
And defining what old school is can be quite difficult. And I'm hoping players will feel that with sailing too. I think exploration and adventure, like now we mentioned efficiency earlier. Everything's so optimized. There's so many guides, so many videos, live streams. I think sailing is going to be like first time for everyone to jump in, and they're just going to be on a boat and they don't know where they're going. They don't know what they're going to find. And I feel like you'll probably have a couple of days before the guides start appearing and the wiki starts crowdsourcing tons of stuff.
No, I think it's going to be very cool. And I think among the options, I think sailing seems the most RuneScapey to me. Because there's been quests, there's like all these docks all around the map, but like there's no actual like big use.
I do think sailing fit really well into the RuneScape world. It doesn't. I don't think it feels out of place or anything. And then the way that the movement is, I mean, it's just agility and hunter, right? It's agility and hunter. So I think that it works really well
for it rather than just
feels a little bit like Slayer too, a bit at some
but
points.
like now you can actually like be on the ocean and go like explore. I think it's cool.
It's cool. Did you vote in the poll for sailing?
No, you have no idea.
Fair enough.
I can't remember.
Soon you'll be able to find out. We're making improvements to the polling system. You'll be able to check back on your previous vote history. So maybe one moment, if you ever feel a little bit bored of doing the grind, you want to check back on what you voted on, and you'll be able to see there.
I actually can't remember if I even voted, because it's not very often that I actually vote. I would read like the community post and then see what it's about, and then either it interests me or.
Do you guys think this should add like another, what is it called, like clue scrolls? Do you think that clue scrolls could be on the water as well in the future? Like new clue scrolls? I'm sure they will be. Dude, master clue scrolls that are locked behind 90 sailing or something?
Or I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Like the community will speak about it anyway.
I think a lot of people share the same sentiment, to be honest, because if you look at the number
there
of
already
people that
is.
actually
Oh,
vote in game
really?
versus the amount of players that we have, it's a fraction in comparison.
Yeah.
But you know, those that are voting are clearly voting with the interest of, I think, the majority around. And for the times where there's something that players either really do want or really don't want, the numbers will come up there.
Have you had this?
There's an elite clue on an island. You need 67 sailing to dock there. Damn, they've already done that, huh? Wow. Okay, well, you know what? That's how you know you got a good idea if it's already been done.
Chance to do much of like the newer, I know not brand.
I mean, they did kind of steal it from me though, because I just thought of that and I didn't know about it until I thought of it. So I kind of invented that, and maybe they should give me some kickback on that, even though they did it before I said it. It's just like that because I thought of it before I knew about it. It kind of makes sense.
Brand new. You mentioned like Valon, we haven't really had a chance to jump into, but like some of the newer content, like bosses and raids and stuff.
Not too much, no, because I'm primarily just like every time I log on, it's just solely just grind.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So now I've been locked in CMI for I don't know how many hours, but it's been
makes sense if you don't think about it.
It's been fun and boring. Rune crafting is something of its own.
Yeah, it for sure is. I'm curious to know, in terms of your ZMI farming, are you a follower or are you a leader?
Well, isn't following disabled in the area?
I think you can. If it has been, that must have been somewhat new.
Trading's disabled.
Yeah, trading, but following, you can like right click follow, so you don't have to click yourself.
No, but like I just put up the render distance.
Yeah,
on,
so you can do one click.
Yeah, so I just click right on the altar.
Oh, okay, all right, fair enough. I remember because
dude, I love the set design of this podcast. By the way,
I had this goal of mine to get 99 runecraft as my first 99 a while back.
That was your first?
I didn't actually get it. I think I got to like 90 something, and then did some Slayer grind and got 99 HP by accident. So yeah, there's that. But no, it was there back then. There was no like increased render distance, and there used to be the people that would like.
Dude, it's a British thing to say H. By the way, y'all notice that British people say HP. Pure Spam says this too. HP instead of H. They say H with like a Y in there.
Follow the first person that left the bank, so you didn't have to click.
Yeah.
And whenever anyone used to follow me, I would purposely take them to where the extra wizards were, and then run around to get them stuck and then run off. So I was curious if you'd ever had any moments like that. But no, it's just click to the altar, wait, and then okay.
Yeah, you get a little bit of AFK time, then I can just watch something on the side.
When you get to your agility in runecraft, and we'll put sailing, like play sailing at your own pace. It'd be fun if we could like take you out on like a Tombs of a Mascot trio or something. If you'd be up for that.
I just gotta practice it more.
Yeah.
I've been trying it sometimes, but like I've never really gotten into it because like,
dude, this is crazy to me that there are people in the game that have a max cape that haven't raided. That is crazy. But I guess maybe that's more people than I think.
Yeah, my friends also very often ask me if I want to join, and then like TOA or TOB or any of those.
Yeah,
like it's just like every time I'm just grinding to get my account maxed, and then I'll start.
Nice. What would you think is the main thing that you're
bossing
looking
after maxing?
Probably
oh my god!
Raids. I just want to try like every content out there.
Okay.
And I know like you guys will also continuously feed us new stuff to do. So there will always be new entertaining stuff. There will come probably a new raid.
Raid 4 coming next year. We announced it at RuneFest. Haven't given away much detail yet, but I think maybe tomorrow we could probably give you some sneak peeks.
Yeah.
Sick.
Some early prototypes into what the bosses are doing mechanically. They don't look like bosses, but the actual detail of what we're trying to achieve is there,
snap!
And the team will be really eager to show you that.
No, I can't wait to see, because like it will be super cool to see like more behind the scenes, see how things are being created, even from like anything from a boss to just a quest or something random in the game.
Do you have a favorite quest that you've completed out of those that you've done so far?
I mean, I've done all of them except for the 4 newest ones.
Yeah.
I don't know. I actually don't know which one is my favorite. I just follow that Slayer music guy on YouTube.
Oh,
shout out Slayer music.
So you're not a quest helper user then? On
what?
Runelight?
These guys use the Slayer music guides.
Yeah, okay.
Every time a new quest comes, I just wait for his guide.
Wait for his guide and then follow that. I love that.
I'm similar. It almost feels like I'm doing it with somebody. Whereas the Runelight quest helper is so useful. And I do it if I'm replaying older quests on like an Iron Man or something. But if I'm playing something new, it's nice to follow a guide and feel like I'm experiencing it more as it is meant to be intended, but still not quite the same.
So do you guys have a favorite one?
My favorite, up until Desert Treasure 2, I would have said it was Dragon Slayer 2. I think would have been
Dragon Slayer is so good,
really good,
but the best quest in the game is Sins of the Father. Not like boss wise, but like story writing wise and characters. I really love the characters in Sins of the Father. I think it's super cinema, and it's building up towards Blood Moon Rises, which might eventually be my favorite quest and boss fight. We'll see. Sins of the Father for story writing, and then Desert Treasure 2 for boss fights. But the best of both is probably Dragon Slayer 2. It's really, really, really good storyline. Pretty simple. Dragons are trying to kill the world. Go slay the dragons. Like very baseline fantasy, medieval fantasy, very RuneScape. Really love all 3 of those quests, to be honest.
Treasure 2 is definitely my favorite. Yeah,
very cool. Like bosses.
But I think that's why I liked it. But also, is like there's so much to it. The bosses are there. There's so many of them. It's great.
Controversy.
Also
Think of it at
the actual
21
kind of,
months. Hope you're having a good day.
story
YouTube
behind it
controversy.
and the exploration of the new zones, I thought was incredible. And Dragon Slayer 2 is like a little bit nostalgic, just because it was the first project I got to work on when I joined at JagX, and I think it was one of the biggest. Well, it was like the biggest new quest that had been released since Monkey Madness 2. So
yeah, and that was really cool as well when that came. Because I remember doing it. I was struggling at first, but it was really
How many years before we get a sailing Grandmaster quest?
good
the
quest.
good old fight against Galvek.
Yeah.
It was like back then when it was, really mechanical bosses weren't a huge thing as much as what they are now. We're still treading the waters in terms of introducing new PVM content. So yeah, for a little while, Galvek was a struggle for many. Now it's considered very easy and not really mechanical at all, but it's the nature of the beast.
Yeah, but I think back to like the chronology, you've obviously got Monkey Madness 2, and then people are like, oh, okay, that's old school making their own quest.
Yeah.
Dragon Slayer 2 was January 2018, and we had the Inferno in the summer of 2017.
Yeah.
Theater of Blood, not quite out yet, but Grotesque Guardians was like late 2017. So you're right, yeah, Dragon Slayer 2 was like people going, oh wait, you can bring like really cool stories that are old school and haven't been told in old RuneScape or RuneScape 3 or whatever else.
No, but it's also cool like when it's like it's a follow-up quest, but it actually stays true to like the original. It is a proper like sequel rather than completely new storyline. And and again, that comes to like to the identity and all that. So I think it's really cool when the quests like also go like hand in hand with each other.
Desert Rush 2 is probably my favorite quest as well, purely because of combat. Also, is it the Lassar Undercity, the sequence with the Whisperer?
Yeah,
it gets so spooky and like eldritch, and I loved that. That it felt really cool, felt really vibey.
Thank you, Ivan.
Duck in and out of the Shadow Realm, whatever we refer to it as. Yeah,
that's very cool.
I think the Whisper part was where I was struggling the most in that entire. Difficult.
Dude, when the quest combat, the Whisper I found the most difficult, but obviously post quest when you have the proper bosses unlocked, Whisper's one of the easiest. There was something about just getting to it in the quest. I think I died twice there, and I didn't die at the other bosses.
I think
Whisperer was rough, man.
Died to Whisperer as well, only the once. But the rest of it, I found relative. I don't know, maybe I.
God, dude, Duke kicked my ass in Desert Treasure. I ain't gonna lie, Duke. I couldn't get the rhythm.
Just got really lucky with damage numbers, but felt like I kind of steamrolled them, and then it came to Whisper, and I died that first time. I was like, oh, I thought I was really good, but I think I was just super lucky. If you had the ability to kind of like wave a magic wand and remove one thing from the game, and no one can complain about it, what would you remove?
I don't know, but it lies between the last two skills I have.
Agility. What? It's the easiest question. Bots.
Yeah, either agility or runecraft. One of them's gone.
That's the more I've done CMI. Like I think I'm level 91. I think almost halfway.
Nice. Yeah.
but like, the more I've been doing it, the more I actually feel like I'm enjoying it. Because for me, it's just like the part of getting into it that's been really like slow, boring, and then just like getting the Abyssal Needle to get all the pouches together, like this all help, and then you actually rates goes a little bit up with the what's the other essence you can get?
The Day Out essence.
Yeah. Mined some of those, which also helped a lot with the grind. So I feel like I have a love and hate relationship with RuneCraft right now.
You found your rhythm. You've put the work in to get all like the equipment and items you need, and now the rest will hopefully just fall into place.
Yeah. I mean it will. I just gotta get to the finish line.
Yeah.
I kind of like found a point where like there was a reason why I wanted 99 RuneCraft first, because I actually quite like the rhythm of it, especially when I was back doing it. You had 4 pouches, you didn't have the colossal pouch, so it was like getting the clicks perfect to empty the pouches, click the altar,
pouches
empty the pouches,
nice.
click the altar, go back to the bank, fill the pouches. There was just like that cycle. It was so easy to repeat, but it had some level of kind of like say skill to it that just felt so satisfying when you did it right. And I kept craving to get the perfect clicks every time, and that's what kept me going. And I just enjoyed that nature of it. It was really awesome. I need to try it again now with the new pouch. Maybe I'll go back for 99 RuneCraft.
You might get unlucky.
Yeah,
I got the pet, by the way.
You got the pet?
Oh, nice.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, actually, talking of pets, okay, so you have.
Will not train your range until you get 99 range. 265k until 99 range, guys. I don't know. I haven't really. I was just doing that. Most of this is from Inferno and CG, so I could do more Inferno. I'm just gonna hit it naturally.
The Runecraft pet, and you got that. I mean, even pre 91, you said you're just about to hit 91 Runecraft.
Maybe Inferno today. Yeah, if we get enough runes.
You got it at ZMI as well.
If we get enough stuff.
Okay, that is really lucky.
Maybe
I think the rates are like insanely high to get it there. Sorry,
something
high
crazy.
though. It's very rare from that altar in particular. What other pets have you got? Because I remember you talking to me before about you were specifically hunting one of the pets.
Yeah. I'm gonna get 5k blood runes. I'm gonna purchase the other 2.5k death runes with the money that I got from doing 20 CGs in the past 2 days, and then we'll have 5k. Then we're gonna do some Huey to try to get Hawaska seeds so we could get prayer regens. And then we'll plant those, and if those, and when those are hatched, while those are planted, we'll do mixology so we can get the things so that we can convert them, and then we're ready.
Yeah, the Kraken pet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got that at like 5,200 KC. That was a grind and a half.
Oh, dude, I feel bad. I got that like a 180.
Yeah, armor shades. Now we're gonna put them in death.
180.
Yeah, really early on.
And then I got the thermal devil, or what?
Okay, yeah, the thermonuclear smoke devil one. Yeah,
I got that at 200 something. And
okay,
that's the luckiest I think I've been with a pet.
Yeah.
Where Winter Tot, I think I got twice when I did a fire making grind, but this is like way long ago. But I don't know, like I've been pretty unlucky with the skilling pet to get anything pre 99. I don't. Yeah, Scotizo's pet I have, and cat.
And the cat, yeah, the pet kit.
And the pet rock.
That counts.
And a pet rock.
I think it counts. And the pet rock also counts. They're still pets. Okay, that's awesome. So you know, with the Kraken pet, I remember you saying to me earlier that you wanted to get it. Like, what drove you to wanting the Kraken pet? Would you consider yourself a pet hunter after you max, or was it just like you had this goal and you weren't going to give up until you got it?
I think it was this part of me that, because I kept getting surprisingly a lot first of the Slayer task for what's it called again, the Kraken, well, to do that, and then I would also just actively just try to get that task because I was closing up on 3,000 kills, and then when I didn't get on a drop rate, I got a little annoyed, but then but I still kept at it, and then just went back, and 5,000 something was the lucky number.
Wow. And you were skipping tasks specifically to farm for Kraken. How did you get your Slayer points? Have you kind of like learned any efficient Slayer kind of like point tasks?
No, I just did the tasks that I liked and then skipped the ones I didn't like. And then at some point I just accumulated enough points, and then if I
he didn't follow a meta block list?
And then, then
we got a bow with this guy.
Pretty much my Slayer grind in a nutshell. But just got the best gear to do Kraken, and then it was good XP, like nice XP overall, and
decent loot as well. You're kind of making a little bit of money too.
I'm very.
This guy doesn't even have 49-1 Masna, bro. Does he even game?
AFK.
Yeah,
very
AFK.
How was the reaction? Do you remember when you got the pet?
I mean, I remember my Runecraft pet because I was just chilling, and then the rune light screen just blinks red, and then because I didn't expect anything, and then I was sitting on the couch with my girlfriend. We were just chilling, and I was like, oh my god, I got a Runecrafting pet. Because I had like looked at the odds.
He plays a normal.
Like, there's no way.
Not even worth thinking about.
Normal account that's almost maxed.
I'm already so used to that like I haven't really gotten any like actual like skilling pets before the Runecrafting pet. Like aside from the Winter Toad pet, but it's like you don't really get it from the skilling aspect.
Yeah.
But like for me, like that was pretty exciting because that was like I mean I feel like this first skilling pet that I got.
Yeah.
Aside from the Winter Toad, but like the actually from like runecrafting, thieving, farming, whatever.
Yeah, it's one of the coolest too. I'd say it's up there. I think it's my favorite non-boss pet for sure. I really love the runecraft pet. It's super cool to see, and the fact that you can change its colors as well.
I got that pet.
Runes is an awesome little touch.
Yeah, I locked it in pink.
Nice.
Yeah, my only skilling pet is the heron.
Yeah, the same as well.
It's okay. It's all right. I'm not going to complain about a heron. Yeah, I'll take the heron.
It's not the most common pet.
I think it is one of the most when we've done like our data stream and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I got the Abyssal one. I got the GOTR pet. Never mind.
Well, everyone can just AFK. Like, what do you do when you, like, before Gemstone Crab? It's like, well, you just AFK fish because it's the easiest thing to AFK, right?
Yeah.
It takes super long. If you want to do, like, you just do monkfish and just sit there for years.
I got mine at Monkfish and I was giving a presentation during, like, we were remote during COVID, and I was giving a presentation and I saw the heron appear and I'm like, carry on giving the presentation. And I'm like, guys, I'm really sorry, but I just got a fishing pet. That's really cool. Okay, back to the presentation.
I would have pogged. I didn't even realize I'd got it. I just fishing lobsters, and on my hardcore, back when it was hardcore, I was just at Catherby fishing lobsters.
Do they let the Jagex mods AFK at the meetings? Do they let them like AFK fish or whatever? That's pretty cool.
And then suddenly it appears. I'm just like, oh, that was cool. It was a bit underwhelming, to be honest, because I got it early and it just felt weird.
Yeah.
But still glad. Okay. I want to ask something, because maybe it's out there, maybe it's not. And you don't have to answer if you don't want to. But
Okay.
what is one thing that people don't know about Alan Walker?
Probably that I play RuneScape. Very, very genuinely. Yeah. It comes back to the ones who know, they know.
Yeah.
But now people definitely will know.
Yeah.
And I think people also took the hint when I played the song at Tomorrowland. But I think people have seen me in like in different streamers on YouTube, like comment sections or something. Like I've been actively like trying to support the community, like Autoblock and Torrest or Skillspecs and all of those guys. Like when they've been posting content, so I think it's pretty cool. Like to just show some love and because like the old school RuneScape content creators are like, I mean, some of the best. Like people might not understand the game, but like I think like the content is so quality and so entertaining, and then how they manage to make RuneScape so entertaining is also sometimes so mind blowing to me.
Yeah, no, you're right. The storytelling is, you said some of the best. I think it is the best. I think Minecraft do it well, because Minecraft is so huge. It's a sandbox. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
RuneScape, I feel like they managed to do way more with a much smaller, like, I guess, opportunity, or a smaller like tool set.
Yeah, and I think it's like really cool, like how like they've been able to sometimes like with like settled work with RuneLite, make a little custom plugin, and then lock yourself to a tile or all that. Like it is very fascinating to what like creativity people like manage to create and then share with the community. Even though like it could be months of grinding and work and editing and all that, but I find it really like inspiring.
Is there any content you're looking forward to? Any of the creators working on anything?
Dardaco Infernal Cape series.
Gillinor Games.
Yeah,
I loved it last season.
Okay, I like that. I like Gillinor Games.
And I went back and watched the first season to also just to see what it's been like. But his like editing was really good last season, and I can imagine that it's going to be really good in this one.
Yeah, he's incredible to work with. I think we're gonna, the same weekend this goes live,
Soon episode. Now we're gonna watch it today.
Well.
Ooh,
so
yeah,
people watching this, go check out season 5 for sure.
Yeah, sick. Yeah, no, definitely. I will be watching it. Like I will probably be flying somewhere, but I will definitely be, because with YouTube Premium I can just download all the videos and
watch it later on.
Yeah, it's so nice. Like especially when you're traveling. Like, I feel like I've just rounded off all of Netflix, so it's nice to just get like a bunch of different like various YouTube content to download and watch.
I'm similar now too. Especially, I'm catching up on Alien Food series. He won the Golden Gnome at RuneFest. He basically plays unguided, does all the quests about guides, and it completely slipped me by. So I'm catching up on that, and it's quite nice to re-experience a lot of those quests as well. Yeah. Now like, I'm playing like a really crap little Iron Man and using Quest Helper, so I'm not reading it at all.
Yeah,
so it's nice watching somebody else do it for me.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Like I've never read any of them, so.
But you get to hear them.
Do you guys like watching people do the quests unguided? Did you guys enjoy watching like Guzu or Triumphant or this alien guy doing these unguided quests? Y'all like it? I think for the most part, people like it. It seems like people like watching the unguided stuff. Dude, for me, I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy watching someone doing it unguided, and I don't enjoy playing unguided. So I tend to not watch when I don't enjoy watching someone be frustrated. Like, I'm not really much of a hate watcher. I like to watch people do the content and see if they can kill the desert treasure bosses. But they're just frustrated, it seems like. So it's cool to see that, we're all different and we all enjoy different types of entertainment. Nothing's right or wrong, but it is cool to see how successful, Guzu was doing the Unguided series. And it seems like this other guy, Alien, is successful with it as well.
Through the nice tones of Slayer music instead.
Yeah.
That counts, I guess, in a way. Yeah.
Oh, true legend. He's helped so many people out there.
He for sure has. So I guess last question really from me anyway, and it's not a question for you. It's a question if you have any questions for us, anything that you'd like to ask whilst we're here.
What's your favorite project?
The fun is comparing their experience to your experience. It's not the same if you haven't done it and are watching them do it for the first time. Okay, yeah. After I've already done the quests, I do find it more enjoyable knowing the answer to what they are looking for. But if I am also confused with them, yeah, it's rough. It's rough for me because I'm frustrated for them.
That you've done, both of you, like that you've worked on over the years, considering you both have been here for many years?
That is a really good question. The thing is with me is like I'm so selfish. I want to say there's more than like one project. Yeah. I think almost every project that I've worked on has been
if you were
like
to
my favorite.
Pick one.
If I had to just pick one, man, it probably would be in reference to working on RuneFest.
Did you finish the last quest for your quest cape? Jim Dragon, I am not trying to sound like a complete douche right now, but I'm wearing the quest cape, bud. It's on my back. So that's a yes.
So it's a cop-out answer because genuinely there's been so much good content that I've worked on. I'll give you a content answer actually. But RuneFest, being able to work on RuneFest is like, it is the highlight of working at Jagex for me. It's the chance to connect to the community, the players, and just kind of like experience that in person. It really just solidifies how much the game means to people.
Yeah, no, that's very cool.
And in terms of content, Theatre of Blood. It was the first raid that I got to work on shortly after working on Dragon Slayer 2. And I was really involved in the whole process of that. And I think that kind of like, it cemented how I wanted to move forward in community management and what type of style that I would adapt and the way that we would communicate. And I think that helped form a basis of like a lot of what we do today. So yeah, probably go with those two.
My answer is working on Old School Mobile. And we were both doing this pretty much at the same time. So me and Ben were both like the two community managers working on Old School RuneScape. And it was like, okay, two big projects.
Try Blessings? Yeah.
I'll take Mobile, you take Theatre of Blood.
Less runes.
And I feel that's where we both managed to develop and learn quite a lot really quite quickly.
Oh, the Blood Essence. I ran out of those. I had 7 of them. I've already crafted over 7,000 blood runes, so I don't have any more of essences.
Proper baptism by fire. It was big tasks. Theatre of Blood as a raid was way more ambitious than I think Chambers of Xeric, the first raid was. And Mobile was us taking Old School RuneScape wider than it's ever been before. So I was community on that. And I hadn't really thought about working in marketing. I hadn't really wanted to. I liked community management. I liked talking to players on a daily basis. But there was quite quickly a need to have somebody doing some like social and video role on Old School Mobile. And we kind of struggled finding the right person who has that knowledge about video and social marketing, but also has the RuneScape knowledge. I was like, well, I'm on social media sometimes for my job anyway. I'll give it a go. And I learned a lot really quickly. And I ultimately went back.
I don't have any GP for Scar Essence, guys. I'm doing the most efficient thing.
Into community for probably like another 4 or 5 years. But that's where it got me thinking about, I could help grow Old School and like make it reach more people. That's all about. I want to do with RuneScape. It's such a great game. I really believe Old School RuneScape is one of the best games ever. And it was just nice to be able to get that and see it reflected in a player count on launch day. Hundreds of thousands more people picked up Old School than they ever have done before. So that felt really rewarding.
Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, no, but it's such a smart move for the game itself to expand onto mobile because there's so many countries where
that you can play this game on mobile. By the way, I was at S-Fan's house last week and I was blowing sand on my phone while I was on his live stream. Like to be able to continue to play the game even when you're like not able to is such a cool part of RuneScape. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I would, but I didn't mind blowing sand that much because I could do it on the phone when I was doing other things. Yeah, what's a Friendsgiving? So Thanksgiving is a holiday. Some people celebrate it, but Friendsgiving is for people that they want to have their friends over for a Thanksgiving and have Thanksgiving with their friends, essentially. So you do a Friendsgiving and then you have like a normal Thanksgiving with your family.
India, for example, they're heavily on mobile phone for phone games. So that's why like mobile phone games is really popular in that region. So and I think that it's more attractive for people to hop on when they can also play it on mobile. And I love the fact that you can hop on your phone and then you start off from where you left off on your phone if you go on your computer.
Totally, man. I feel like a lot of Western gamers especially can be quite judgmental of mobile games. They look at them quite scornfully. But what you mentioned, like people based in India and like other regions where perhaps powerful desktop machines or even...
We do, dude. Americans hate on mobile games. Maybe it's... I don't know. Most of the MMO community hates on mobile games. I think it's a PC gamer elitist thing. But I'm not much of a mobile gamer. And I've noticed a lot of people hate on mobile games.
And access to like games on Steam are not affordable. I think mobile is an accessible way of bringing games to people. And I think old school, it'd be great if we could move into those kind of
regions. They're cash grabs. Yeah, they're pay to win.
Again, make old school bigger and share the joys of old school with more people.
100%. And I think the journey of old school RuneScape has been very long, but it feels like it's almost just begun.
Dude, we've got roadmaps, plans looking years ahead. And we're really feeling quite good about them, feeling really ambitious.
Yeah, I think the roadmaps is also really, really cool because it shows like the goals and the ambitions and also what people can expect throughout the year. I think that's like also a really cool addition that you guys have been adding for the community to see, and also for the transparency to like when people know that raids is going to come or a new leagues.
Yeah,
like it's super exciting and something to look forward to, and people can already plan ahead to either get time off work or something, call in sick, and so they can just grind full time.
Well, this is also like part of it is like why it was so difficult to answer that question, because like summits were, I'd say, largely a creation from Sween bringing it forward in terms of like we need to have something like this and helping curate like what the summits would be. But then I was heavily involved in being like there in the cast and on the couch to talk about the things that we're talking about and adding that flair. I love them. I think that they're great as well. They're really fun to put together, and I love getting the reception from it. But yeah, so many different, even like casting Deadman events. I never thought I'd be sat at a table casting an event almost like professionally, so to speak. I mean, I got paid for it, so technically it was. That was just, very weird, but very grateful and very thankful.
Well, I think roadmaps are really quite key for games, especially because we're asking for so much time and money from people, and they want to know that the time and money they're giving us now is going to be worth it in a year's time. Because otherwise, why not play another game that will get around in a year's time? So getting their trust and getting their buy-in.
I feel like also in this time and age, like people can be very quick to be like, this is boring, move on.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, as you're saying, like it is probably very key to have that transparency for people, so they can also know that like when you subscribe for a membership, like you're not just locked to what you already have there, but there's a lot more for you to come.
I think 12 years of old school so far, another 12 years in the bag for sure. We've got big plans.
Yeah.
How about yourself in terms of like the Walkerverse and taking that wider? Are you working towards any like 1 year, 5 year, 10 year, 12 year goals at all?
I mean, I'm just grinding as long as I can. Like, I love working with music. I love traveling.
Saying yes.
So more projects are coming, and I would love to do a lot more with old school RuneScape, because it is a game I genuinely love, and I'm super happy that we got to do this project.
Dude,
who is Alan Walker? Alan Walker is a pretty famous, like world-renowned DJ, kind of more up and coming. From my understanding of like in the last few years, like he already has some really, really big bangers that you'd probably know. Which kind of put him on the map, and now he's sort of like a top DJ.
Me too. I've been so excited for this podcast.
Same.
For anyone playing on the main stage at Tomorrowland has already made it, by the way. So he's already made it. He's already a big guy. If you're on the main stage at Tomorrowland, you've made it as a DJ at this point. Like you're traveling the world, playing every night if you want.
It has been thoroughly enjoyable. So thank you so much for joining us and giving us your time as well, given how crazy your schedule is. I heard, all the different places you headed.
He's the
up
guy
to
that played
next,
Sea
so
Shanty.
I do
Yeah.
really appreciate it. I have no more questions that I'm going to ask for now. I would love to perhaps get you back in sometime in the future, maybe see how your account's progressing after that and what other projects we've been able to work on in the meantime. Unless there's anything else that you want to say, Sween, maybe we can...
No, just I guess I set a challenge for your next podcast appearance, Max. And then if you can, we will give you a Max cape.
All right.
Cool. All right, that's a commitment. All right, I love it.
Sounds fun.
Nice. All right, was there anything else that you wanted to just close up with?
To everyone that's tuning in from home, I hope you guys enjoy sailing and also the soundtrack that I've produced alongside with it. It's been very fun and very unique to be among one of the first artists that's not from Jagex, I would say, to work alongside with the old school RuneScape team to make this become reality. So can't wait to do more and can't wait to jump in game and see it and hear it.
Such a W collab, bro.
Nice.
Such a
Okay,
W
well,
collab.
that's it for now, and we will see you in the next one.
Do an awkward little wave.
The official OSRS podcast. So sick. You reacted to the Showbeck situation already? I do have my react up to it. Showbeck did apologize, which I kind of want to watch the interview. I heard he apologized or something, and I kind of want to hear the interview and his take on the situation. So we'll get into that. We'll watch that. We'll take a poll. We can either watch the Showbeck apology on ZNN, or we can watch Gillinor Games. And I'll put up a poll right now, okay? What next? Showbeck. Showbeck drama, ZNN, or GG. What next? Start poll. View results. Results on screen. What do you guys want to watch next? I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. All right, let's see. By the way, Savix just asked me if he could come over and ride with me to the Friendsgiving. I think Savix is going to go with me to Friendsgiving tonight. If you guys want to watch me and Savix on an IRL stream, stay tuned to the stream at 6 p.m. We'll be, I'm going to be sending the raid over to SFan, and we're going to have a Friendsgiving tonight with some of the people that live here in town. Could be pretty cool if you guys haven't watched many IRL streams. I don't do very many IRL streams, but whenever I get invited, I tend to go. So that'll be happening later on tonight in about 3 hours or so. We're going to head that way. All right, let's pull up the Showbeck ZNN clip. And we'll watch GG either today or tomorrow. Let's see how long this is.
Yo.
Showbeck, welcome to ZNN.
Yo. Welcome. Thank you. What's up? It's been a minute. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a minute, man. You've been on a hiatus. A little bit more hiatus than I was.
Yeah. I've been,
new follow-up.
Not playing OSRS, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Fucking resident sleeper.
Yeah.
Zico hates OSRS, man.
So, Showbeck, we appreciate you coming on here at a short notice. Obviously, we have Jupiter here as well.
Yep.
Joining us.
He played for one day and ran around and killed goblins.
Incident. So I wanna ask you a couple of questions,
Can I
about
can I just jump in real quick before we start and say something?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, I wanted to get everyone kind of here. You know, you, Zico, and Glitters, and just kind of like everyone.
Joker, thank you so much for the raid. What's up, guys? Welcome. We are listening right now, tuning in. By the way, Joker, me and Savix are headed over to S-Fan's house for Friendsgiving tonight. So, wish you didn't live in Malta, bud. We could have had you over there as well. And you would have been invited to the Friendsgiving. We're going to be doing that in about 3 hours from now. And I heard Joker is absolutely smashing sailing. Every single time I talk about sailing, people are talking about how Joker is killing it over there. So keep it going, brother. You're doing awesome. I think he's going for 99 sailing, which is insane. I seem to remember Joker saying something he wasn't going to go too hard with sailing. And then I think he just really kind of just fell in love with it. And now he's just crushing it. He did 10 hours of laps today. He's a beast. That is insane. That is insane. So you guys are tuning into right now. Shobek didn't really ninja an item. He rolled 100 on an item the other day, and then he won it, and another guy crashed out. A lot of people have been reacting to it on the internet, and now he's going into an interview with ZNN where he's going to defend himself and kind of talk about what's going on. So now we get to hear from Shobek's POV, what happened about the situation, and Zico and Sun Glitters are giving him an interview, and we're kind of listening into that. So if I haven't heard this interview yet, so it's going to be my first time listening to it. If you've already heard, no spoilers, boys.
Because I knew Jupiter wouldn't message me or respond to me in DMs. I just want to just genuinely say to you, Jupiter, you know, you were wronged in that raid. And I wanted to come on here and just apologize because I'm not trying to justify any of the nuances of what happened. At the end of the day, I could have handled it so much better. There was a million moments that it could have just been like, wait a second,
new follow-up.
And I fell short of that. And at the end of the day, man, you're a person and you're wrong to the loot, no matter how big and no matter how small. And I just wanted to apologize to you face to face because I knew I wouldn't be able to get that.
Okay.
And I wanted everyone to see that apology. And if there's a way that I can make it up to you, you let me know. But I am not, yeah, you just let me know. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, sure.
So I guess this guy is in the call with them. What's his name? Zickler or something like this. And he's he's like saying, I'm sorry. This guy's name is Zick Lover. Okay. Nice name. So what happened was Zick Lover rolled 99 on his shield. Shobek rolled 100, and they were both rolling for off-spec. And the raid leader gave the shield to Shobek, even though he rolled 100. And this happens all the time. This 99-100 drama happens all the time. It happened in my raid one time when I was leading. And Jay Beezy got kicked out of the guild for causing drama because he wasn't supposed to roll 100. He was supposed to roll 95 because he showed up to raid without world buffs. And he won an item, and I made him re-roll, and he crashed out, and then it was like a big deal. Like, this is like most of WoW drama is about rolling and about loot. So if you don't handle it properly, it can go south really quick. But I keep saying this is the raid leader's fault more than it is Shobek's fault. The raid leader gave Shobek the item. The raid leader should have told Shobek to re-roll. So Shobek just rolled 100. He won the item, equipped it right away. And then now everyone's looking at Shobek like he's the bad guy. I think it is partially Shobek's fault. There's always a certain percentage of the blame to everyone, but I say most of the blame belongs on the raid leader, and the raid leader should be in this call as well.
And the thing about like this apology at this point is that repercussions have already happened. Like, you could have apologized, you could have shifted your behavior in the moment. I mean, I'll accept your apology. Curious that it comes out after the video's blown up. Let's say the video didn't get any views. Do you still apologize?
No.
Probably
Well,
not.
the first thing I did in Discord was
let me finish. I'm going to finish that. So
you know, hopefully you can just learn from it, bro. You know, like that's all. Because you don't seem like a bad guy. I don't think you're a bad guy. I don't think most streamers are bad people. I think there's a...
Wait, this guy called Shobek a greasy weasel who was un-American, low view count Andy that deserved like the worst thing to happen to him. And now he's saying, I don't think you're a bad guy. He was saying all streamers are scumbags. Wait, what happened? Has he reformed now too?
Meta that happens, and sometimes you know, people get hurt from that meta, especially people who aren't consenting to that meta.
I think this is I appreciate your words, and yeah, I think this is gonna be a very valuable lesson. And you know, watching it back, even watching it back, I was cringing at myself with how I was acting, and everything coming at me is it's deserved, bro. It is. So
no, I
apologize.
I've read the comments. It seems like harsh. It seems like too much, honestly. But I appreciate your apology, and I fully accept it. And what was the thing? I got off track.
So Shobek.
No, but yeah, I mean, yeah, whatever. Sorry.
Sorry, yeah, you cut out. So, yeah, that's my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt
No,
you.
you're good.
You good?
No, you're good.
Shobek,
You're good.
I got a question here for you. So, is this your first incident of ninjaing? There was a rumor about Corehound Tooth or something like that that happened in the past.
This is not my first incident of loot drama. No.
Ooh, loot drama. Okay.
No.
But the question was about ninjaing specifically.
No, this is not my first occurrence of ninja looting.
So let me ask you a follow-up question to that. Did you apologize when you ninja'd allegedly in the past for the Corehound Tooth allegedly?
Yes, I did. I did apologize to him, and I apologized immediately after the incident when it was like just then happening. To my best of my knowledge. I mean, this thing was what Corehound Tooth was.
New follow-up.
So long ago. I mean, I don't know if I'm just falling into.
What is this elementary school shit? Guys, this is World of Warcraft loot drama. It's about as elementary as it gets. Lock in, okay? We're listening here.
A trap hole.
Okay, Shobek, let me cook you a little bit. Usually apologies mean that there's gonna be a change in behavior. Why do you think that change did not happen until now?
So the thing is I don't want to sit here and try to defend the nuances of what happened. Because I feel like I'm just getting set up, and no matter what I say is just going to be another thing and another thing. But I'm just going to run with it.
Yeah, dude, I've been in this position before. It's like no matter what you say, someone's going to have something to say about it. So it's better if you just say nothing. I'm sorry. And to just keep saying that. You're just like, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Like, that's pretty much all you could say. Because anything you could say, people are going to tear it apart in one way or another. It's just a shitty position to be in Shobek's shoes here. And there's just nothing you could do. So he feels defeated. I can see that he feels defeated. He feels bad about what he did. He wishes he could take it back. He's not a bad guy. It just, he did a bad thing, right? It sucks.
So, the thing that ended up happening this time, I think, was just there was a lot of variables and things that came together that led for the moment to arise, and things that were like there's a lot of things that were coming into play that led to Zoopy not getting the shield.
Would you say that?
So vague.
Huh?
Would you say some of those things? Would you say some of those things are the boss dying and the item that you wanted dropping, or like what kind of things are we talking about here?
So like when I watched the video back, I realized that I rolled 100 on the warrior boots that I shouldn't even have rolled on. When I was in the raid, it was, and again, I just feel like if I try to explain myself, I feel like I'm just giving excuses, and it's just, I just don't want to give excuses. I'm not here to give excuses. I'm here to like own up to the thing and not just be farmed for content and be put into questions where I'm just going to lose or feel like I'm making excuses. I just don't want to do that. I've apologized to Zoopy. I was wrong. You were wronged in that raid. I made a mistake. I could have acted in a million different ways, and I didn't. And that's just the bottom line. And so I don't. I think it's done. Unless you, I mean, again, Zoopy, if there's a way that I can make it up to you, I would love to. But I feel like
it's all good.
I feel like I'm speedrunning. You know, me just leaving. I just don't want to sit here and make excuses because it doesn't do anything, and I'm just gonna get even more farmed. And I've been just farmed for like 3 months now, and I'm pretty exhausted. I'm pretty fucking exhausted.
What do you mean for 3 months?
Yeah, what happened 3 months ago?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, dude, I just don't. I mean,
Oh, no.
Like, I just don't want to.
Showbeck is trying not to get farmed for content, and they're trying to farm everything, single thing that he says for content.
I'm happy that Zoopy, you were able to.
He just wants to apologize and make it all go away, but that's not going to happen.
I really respect you for that. Thank you for that. It takes.
You can't mess up as a streamer and not let everybody else milk it for content. They'll get more mad about that than if you let them milk you. Either way, they're going to milk you for something.
The big man to accept an apology like that, and I appreciate you not putting me down when I did ask for an apology or an acceptance of my apology, and I think I want to leave it at that, and I want to get back to playing well.
Absolutely, bro. And I apologize too. I said some things that may have been over the line. I'm a Christian. I'm all about forgiveness. I absolutely forgive.
This fucking guy. Sorry, guys. If you haven't watched this guy cuss at Showbeck for like 10 minutes straight, it is the funniest video I have ever seen. And this guy is like contradicting himself heavily. He's like a new person now in this interview. It's like, is this the same guy I just watched a second ago? Like, just go off on Showbeck for 10 minutes straight over a piece of loot that he doesn't even need because he's a paladin.
Forgive you. We live and we learn, and so on.
Yep.
Same here. That's all good.
In a lighter note, I just want to just say I appreciate you, man. Thank you, and I think it is a valuable lesson. Because again, when I was watching it back, and I was in Zico's stream. I'm getting roasted. There's a lot to learn, and there's definitely.
Well, yeah. I mean, dude, we kind of live in this dogpiling cancel culture, and if it's a thing to do, everyone will dogpile you. I've seen it firsthand. It's happened to me. So if you mess up, you just got to take the dog pile and then accept that that's going to be a meme the rest of your life. Joker still gets called out for ninja looting Staff of Dominance. And that happened 5 years ago, 6 years ago. So it just doesn't go away. It's just something that you have to just live with and accept the pile.
It seems to be a reality in my head that is not a reality that is going on. So
yeah.
I got some work to do. So thank you for that.
What's ninja looting? This is the thing is like the term ninja looting is literally such an aggressive term. It's not even what happened. Showbeck rolled, the master looter gave him the loot, and then he equipped the loot. That's what happened. Now, he was supposed to roll out of 99, and instead he rolled out of 100, which naturally gives you one more point on your roll. But Showbeck knows he was probably supposed to roll off spec, and the master looter shouldn't have given him the loot if he was supposed to roll for off spec. So it's so silly, But the thing about it is like, there's obviously nothing. Like, first off, I'm gonna say, there's really nothing bad is going on if the drama that we have to talk about at this point has boiled down to this. Like, this is about as small of a drama situation as you can get. What blew it out of proportion is this guy's video. This guy made a video like calling for the cancellation of Showback and for everyone to hate on him. And it was just so, you could tell it was just so authentic how badly he hated Showback for what he had done to him, that it was funny. It was funny how mad he was about nothing. And this happens in raids all the time, especially if you're raiding with streamers. Like, streamers just get given loot and people get pissed and they're like, oh, whatever, it's a streamer. Like, this could have very easily been a nothing, but this guy made a Reddit post that went viral and made it into such a big deal that now we're all talking about it. And so it's kind of funny how the internet works. Even the smallest thing can be the biggest deal depending on how it's communicated to the world. And now this video, this viral video from this Zik lover dude has like made it into such a big deal. And so now we're all here talking about it.
This is going to be a valuable lesson. I think there's a lot of good from it. And thank you, Glitters and Zico, for putting this on, because I need to be held accountable and I need to be better.
No, of course. That's why we're here.
Yeah, I think that's good stuff. Like, sometimes
I do have...
people... Yeah.
Showback needs like a Chris Crocker right now that's screaming and crying like, leave Showback alone. You know, like he needs some people like that in his corner. Showback did nothing wrong. Like, he needs some people like that.
Sometimes people just don't really realize how others perceive them, right? Like as a streamer, I guess you have the opportunity to see how others see you, but like, put yourself into like maybe
you could be that guy.
This scenario, maybe others would have acted like an asshole as well, and they wouldn't have known unless it's like pointed out to them. So I think this is a cool opportunity, and I'm glad that you see it too. Maybe you needed a little bit of a push, but I see that you're getting there.
It's been a very civil debate, honestly.
Yeah.
You guys have been very mature about the whole thing, which has been fantastic. Showback, I do have one question for you. Something that a lot of people have been asking me to ask you.
Okay.
And that is, you've been deleting a lot of your characters, you know, because you're a big RP guy, and I guess like it's you know, like what you do. So a lot of people have been asking about that, and I think that was something that was mentioned in the video as well. What is the future of your Night Elf Warrior looking like?
I don't know. I don't know what my future... Yeah, I don't know what it is. Right now, I'm leveling 2 rogues and I'm leveling 2 warriors. I have to have both with original name and the name with the line through it, because I'm so passionate about RP that I'm dyslexic on it. And I don't know what's going to happen at the start of the gate of TBC, but I need to know that I have an account with 2 warriors and 2 rogues, both warrior and rogue with clean name and with the line. And I'm playing a warrior and a rogue. It's just, who am I going to main going through the portal, and who's getting the OG name?
WoW looks so fun. I can't wait to
I'm
play
ranking
this.
this weekend on the warrior. I'm ranking every week on the warrior right now. I'm playing him, but I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just prepping at this point. I'm just prepping.
Oh, I've also read that you like delete your characters when they're 60. Why?
Okay. So like, for example, I came back to World of Warcraft and I have like an undead rogue with like Rizashi Raptor. I have all these things, but when I come back to the game, it just feels like it's completed. So it feels better to come back to the game.
Is this the average WoW player experience? No, this is the average OnlyFans experience. This is very much more so an OnlyFans thing than like, this does happen in WoW, but because a streamer is involved in the drama, like normally people wouldn't hear about it. But this stuff happens all the time. And it all boils down to like your raid leader not setting the rules or not enforcing the rules that were set before the raid. And that's pretty much it. It's just leadership. It all stems down from that, I guess. And then now this is just kind of like I said, it's been kind of blown out of proportion a bit. And so we're here just listening to what, you know, Showback and Zik Lover and Zico and everybody has to say, and see if a resolution gets formed on what happened.
and play a fresh character, and then run that through, and it's like, yo, we're back. It's hype, and you know what I'm saying? Like getting the gear and stuff like that's the fun part. So, yeah.
That's true. I get that.
Yeah, that's respectable. All right. Well, I think that's everything I had on my end. What about you, Glitter?
Yeah.
Jupiter, you got anything you wanna?
Wasn't really an interview. I feel like Shobek kind of took away all the ammo that maybe Zico and Sunglitters were prepared to like ask him by just shutting it all down by apologizing. So it seems like, you know, Shobek's was he looks really sad, to be honest. Like, I know Shobek, he looks really sad about what he did. It's a genuine apology, and seems like he won't do it again. And you know, the Bankai has been humbled. That seems like the resolution of this. Let's see if they say anything else.
Off your chest, are you what are you feeling?
Yeah, I tuned into your stream while I was taking a dump like 30 minutes ago or whatever.
Sick,
and you were looking at. Yeah, no, not anymore.
Okay.
I'm all done now. But you were talking about a guy like I scanned in Stockades, right? Which I thought was hilarious.
Yes, that's what I wanted to. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yes. Okay, great, because I wanted to touch on that. This guy was a complete shirt, okay? I did like 3 of those runs. I do want to sell Stockades runs best price. Right, it's the best price for a reason. Timu's really cheap for a reason. My paladin was still very young at this point. Wasn't dripped in epics yet. Okay, so my runs were cheaper than everyone else's. That's how I would gather groups to sell the runs. Okay, so I sell really cheap, shitty runs. On top of that, I was leveling my enchanted. So I sell my cheap runs. This is why you get the best price, because I want the greens, and I offer everyone in the party, I'll pay you vendor price for your greens because I want to level my enchanting. And for some reason, this guy didn't want to just AFK like most people get boosted. He wanted to loot. And I don't know, it's a big fit. Right? What are you going to do? Okay. No scamming. I should have scammed him. I should have scammed him.
Bro, is Zick Lover the type of guy who will be like, he'll tell you the whole backstory before he gets to the point? By the time he finishes the story, he hasn't really said anything, and you don't even remember what you asked him. You know what I mean? Like, I got kind of lost in that story, and I blacked out, woke up at the end, and I don't know what he said. Like, he's just like he would be a pretty good streamer, I think. Yeah, I think he's just talking. He's like talks in circles. I don't even know like I really don't even know what he just said.
If he's gonna call me a scammer, anyway, then yeah, I gave him a type. He got his XP. He got the best price on the market, bro. Okay. So what is this entitlement that product?
Like what?
Then you expect
new
follow-up. You know, ever.
You think he's gonna get his greens?
Oh goodness, the daily dose of WoW drama, man. The daily dosage.
Yeah, bro. Like, you're getting the best price. Like, this is why it's cheaper, because I want
not the Stockades boosting drama. Now we've degraded to Stockades boosting drama now.
Right? So, I don't know. The dude expects a fucking tier 4 paladin to zoom in.
Dude, what's next? What's next? Bro stole my level 5 in Elwyn when I was the first one in line. He stole my tag on the level 5, bro. He stole it when I was in Elwyn. Like, what's next, guys?
In 5 minutes, like, dude, they're around that they charge 18 to 25 gold for these 5-minute runs. There you go. This is a scam.
I'm seeing a business opportunity here. So Shobek is leveling 4 characters right now, and you're selling boosts.
Oh god.
Chat, one in the chat if the interview is over. Is this interview over?
Shobek steals my shield, so I boost characters for him.
That's goddamn right. Get in the stocks, motherfucker.
Best part to come.
Zoopy. Get in the fucking raid. Get in there, motherfucker. Boost me up in my guild. Come on.
I could be down. It does sound fun.
These guys are about to be friends now, it sounds like. Shobek might end up being friends with Zick Lover. It could all be a ruse.
That's
a collab I'd watch. That's a collab I'd watch.
You have to pay me, obviously.
Obviously, I'm not going to. You already know what you're signing up for, bro.
I do.
I'm
You're
a hearth
streamer.
out on
You're-
that 5th run, bro.
Do you think you would
Yeah,
pay
you're
you?
gonna
What the fuck?
You can't be running off with the green
I don't-
Strobeck.
fool me fucking once, bro. Fool me once. God damn it.
I got one more fool on you, okay? It's the 3rd strike, not the 2nd.
We'll see.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll message you in game.
Cool.
Oh
All right.
shit.
Fun
No,
card,
we
then.
put together some groups. This sounds fun.
Cool.
No, I do like playing with streamers. That was really hard on streamers.
What the dude? This guy is a total. I tell you, he's a totally different dude now. Guys, you gotta watch him cussing Showbeck out for 10 minutes straight. Like, dude, this, what is happening? It is like totally different now than what I watched the other day. This is like a different guy. Maybe he just had a bad day. Maybe that's just what World of Warcraft loot does to people. It just turns you into a different person. I've seen it happen firsthand, but dude, this is like a really big 180 from this guy. It's very surprising. All right. It sounds like Showbeck and Zicklover are about to be friends. ZNN interview didn't even really happen because Showbeck, he definitely just apologized, didn't double down, and then this other guy didn't seem to even be mad about it anymore. So it seems like the drama fizzled out, and that's kind of the synopsis of what happened. And then it sounds like that they might even do some, he might even do some boosting now for Showbeck, because he feels bad about how mean he was to him in the Reddit thread. So completely a ton of eliminations to stay in. C Engineer, I think No Monkey is going to do well. I think No Monkey is my sleeper pick for winning this season. I think he's really good. I think he's pretty good PvP, really good PvE, very knowledgeable. And I don't think he has as big of a target on his back as other people. All right. I need one more person to do some Huey, and I'll get us a private instance. So basically what I need to farm right now, I have everything that I need to do Inferno except for the seeds. Hawaska seeds. Let me pull them up right here. So this is what I need right now. Hawaska seeds drop from the Huey Codal, 1 in 34 drop. And you could get anywhere from 1 to 20 of them. So as soon as one more person gets here, Top and Shop can come. Okay, so me, Top and Shop, and GIM Daco. Let me add you to friends real quick. And then I can make a fight privately. Surely there's a better way to get those? I don't think so. I think this is the best way to get them. Yeah, it's pretty much it. Start a solo fight. Start a public friends fight. Based on privacy setting. I'm going with just GI. Wait. I'm just going to go with 3 people. Because if the seeds drop, I need to get a large portion of them. So if we can all match damage, that would be ideal. Fight privately. So what do? Turn everything on friends? I got 2 people from the friends chat coming right now. GIM, Daco, and Top and Shop. You guys should be able to join the private instance here when you get here. Yeah. We're just going to go for a little bit and see if we get any Hawaska seeds. And hopefully if you guys could try to just... if you guys could try to match my damage, that way we all get, you know, even amount. Because I don't want, if like a Hawaska seeds to drop, I only get like 1. That would be tragic if you guys are just smoking me in damage. I don't think you will, because my stats are decent. I'm at 93 strength with full Blood Moon and a Fury. So it's not too bad. What are we after from Huey? Right here, guys. Hawaska seeds. We're getting Hawaska seeds at Huey. I'll be right back while we wait on Top and Shop to get here. Okay, I will camp. I'll camp melee if GIM Daco can do range, and then Top and Shop can camp magic. And we'll just 3-man this place. Huey could be 1 hour, could be 6. Custodian Stalkers are better. It's not. Huey is hyper inconsistent. Stalkers are basically guaranteed in an hour. Chat, what's the best way to get these? Stalkers? Mature Custodian Stalkers? You only get 1? Huey is 1 in 34. Huey is 1 in 34. And you can get 1 to 20 split 3 ways. So if you get 1 from Huey and 34 kills... You'll waste runes at Elder Custodians. No, I can't. I don't want to waste runes. Chance at Dragon Warhammer? Chance at Dragon Hunter Wand. Oh, Dragon Hunter Wand. I think Dragon Hunter Wand is the same thing. I think it's the same thing as what I have. Wait, Dragon Hunter Wand is 10% damage? Instead of 5? Oh, it is better. It's 5% more damage. 16 accuracy. Okay. Maybe we get a Dragon Hunter Wand here too. Ready, guys? Come on, Crush. Let's see if we can get something good here. Yeah, so today, guys, we farmed 5,000 blood runes. Yesterday, I farmed like 15 CGs. I got 2 million gold. So we have enough gold to buy a bunch of death runes. We can buy 5,000 death runes. So we have 5k runes, which is 3 runs. It's only enough for 3 runs. I just farmed 48, enough for 48 regen pots at Mixology. Mixology is actually the fastest. Okay, I'm putting on melee. So I have 48 regen pots worth. We just need to get the Hawaskas in order to make the regen pots, and then we can do 3 Inferno attempts. So depending on how soon we get the Hawaskas, we can get them planted, and we can go right into 3 Inferno attempts, which would be nice. We are set on the Aldariums for a lot of attempts. I got basically 15 attempts worth of Aldariums. We didn't push there. The 1 HP. There's the first tick of damage I took right there. Adamant bolts unfinished. You receive 90 of 300. So I'm doing slightly under 30% here. Just slightly. I got 78. Okay, Top and Shop's doing too much damage. I'm gonna use... I could use Thralls here too. I don't have a Book of the Dead on me. I need to get my Book of the Dead after this, so I can do Thralls. I remember when he was doing this with Zara and the boys. Dude, throwback. It doesn't seem that long ago when we were doing Huey with all the WoW boys. Dude, time goes by so quickly. You guys know next week I will have been playing RuneScape for 6 months. Next week, we're 10 days away from me playing RuneScape every day for 6 months. And maybe you just go with the RNG chance of you just go with the 50-50 if you get hit or not, and you just click. Maybe that's the better way to do this. Oh, got hit. Pump. If we get Hawaska seeds early, I mean, we can just be done with this. That'd be amazing. Oh, let's go, boys. We're done. We are done. Thank you, guys. The spooner. We're done. I got 6. That's like 60 regions. Easy, boys. Easy. All right, good shit, boys. Thank you, guys. W to Daco and Top and Shop for helping me out, man. That was the fastest Hawaska farm ever. Okay. We're going to do a quick farm run now. I need 1 house tab and some teleports. TP standard so we can get around. Just give me my farm loadout. We got adamant bolts and then Hawaska seeds. How easy was that? Let's freaking go, boys. We got that good RNG. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of Inferno attempts coming up. We're gonna have a lot of it. We just farmed yesterday and today. We farmed a lot of Inferno attempts, which is fantastic. Okay, we're going to now get this, and I don't have ultra compost, so I need super compost and ash. We're just going to make 10 of these for now. This is sick. Okay, so now what do? We break this. We break this, go back on the regular spell book. Then we hit Spirit Tree to Farmers Guild. Dude, I haven't done a farming run in months. I completely quit farming cold turkey. Haven't needed to do it. Where is this? Give me this. Where? Okay. Now we're gonna go here. Pick herbs. Bro, these snapdragons have been chilling in this patch for ages. Oh, anima seed. Let me plant an ADAS. If I plant an ADAS, I get more yield, right? You want them to not die. And more yield will balance out. Should at least. As long as we're using one of them. Dead maple tree. Rip my maple tree. What the heck? Okay. I need an Artie cloak as well. So we can go right to the Artie patch. Okay. Farm TP. Let me look up the order that we do these. Oh, I have limpworts planted as well. We'll definitely use the disease-free patch as what are the disease-free ones? Troll, Farming Guild, and is there another one? Weiss, I don't have planted yet. The Hostidius one. I planted Farming Guild. Weiss with the flame I don't have. I never built the Weiss one. We got 6 of these. We're just gonna gamble. We're just gonna gamba them. I don't really care too much. We can go Trollheim and plant that one for now, since that one's disease free. Wait, I didn't even plant one at the Artie patch. I didn't even plant one. I just harvested. Yeah, I'm scuffed right now. I have not done a farming run in ages, boys. It's been ages. Chat, does the farming cape give you a TP to every single herb patch? No, just Farming Guild. Oh. You should have bottomless bucket? No, I do have bottomless bucket. I'm just not using it. My bottomless bucket doesn't have anything in it. I haven't farmed in months. We're doing 100% Inferno grind only right now. We're doing the absolute minimum to get back into the Inferno and nothing else matters. And that's how I want to play the game. Farm TP. Spend a few hours trying to get a Zenite. I could do like 30 minutes of Zenite. I could do like a one inventory of Zenite farm a day or something too, but I don't really think that I need it. But if I get to the point where I'm too cooked to do another Inferno run, I mean, we could try doing demonic gorillas. This has ultra, right? Yeah. Hostidius. Someone said Hostidius, I think. I should have went outside house. Call supplies are going to be cooked. Dude, we're doing a full month of Slayer, so hopefully we get some supplies from that. And I'll probably do like 1 or 2 herb runs a day. Like, I'm going to do a full month of stacking supplies. Like, however many attempts you guys think... First of all, how many attempts you guys think Kala will take me? I'm going to get 5 times as many supplies as in my bank as however many you guys think. If you guys think 100 tries, I'm getting 500 Akalo attempts before I start. I don't want to have to stop once I start. I'm putting so much supplies in there. Between 30 and 70. All right. We're going to get enough supplies in the bank for at least 150 Kalo tries. At least 150 Kalo tries. And I have 18 million in death fees I can sacrifice with just crystal armor seeds right now. You doing Kalo blind? No. No, we'll probably get a coach and everything for Kalo and guides and everything. We could put 18 million. Yeah, we could put 18 million in the death coffers. Dude, I thought the first 50 Kalo deaths were free. I thought the first 50 didn't cost you anything. Oh, first 100 waves. Got you. First 100 waves don't cost you much. All right, I've only done 1 wave so far to get Sunfire Splinters. Explorer's Ring. Your Iron Man also, so it costs 50% less? Okay, nice. Yeah, we're gonna stack up our bank before we start Kalo. Because I don't want to be in this position again where I literally have to do like 1 day of Inferno and then 1 day of farming. Just to be able to do 2 or 3 more attempts the next day. It's a full day of farming to do 2 or 3 attempts. Like a full day of getting supplies and all that on an Iron Man to do 1 Inferno attempt. It's crazy. I have 1 more seed. We can go to Mortania, probably the easiest. Let's go. That's the price you pay for skipping 60% of the game? Hey, brother, that's how I like to play. I'm living my best life over here. I'm having so much fun doing Inferno early and under geared. I just didn't have the knowledge of the supplies. If I had the knowledge of the supplies, this wouldn't have been an issue. I would have farmed 100,000 blood runes before I started. Now if I was ever to do it again, I would know exactly what to do. But I just didn't have that knowledge. Looking back, yeah, that would have been one thing I would have changed. I would have put 100,000 blood, 100,000 death, and like 25k soul in the bank before I started Inferno. That's the only thing I would have changed, looking back. It's so much fun, though. I love the Inferno. Could make a guide for new players. Definitely want to. Definitely want to probably do a new player Inferno guide and talk about the experience as a first-time Iron Man and what I did wrong. Maybe it would help people not make the same mistake that I did. But yeah, maybe. There's a lot of people who make guides and they have really good gear or really high stats, and I kind of want to make a guide for new players that don't have high stats that want to get in there and try it regardless. I want to get in there early. Bursting monkeys was the big setback. Yeah, but I needed 94. Like, how would I have gotten to 94 mage if I didn't burst monkeys, you know? It definitely cost me a lot of runes. And the thing is, like, I still would have bursted monkeys, but I would have farmed way more. Slayer would still be the same amount of runes. It would have took longer. It would have taken way longer to level up. So I leveled to the minimums. I speed leveled to the minimums as fast as I could. I don't regret anything that I did. I think it was the fastest way to get there. It's just that, yeah, we're going to do Slayer month, and then we'll make all of our money back. We'll get it. We'll get it all back. This is why Irons do Barrows. It's chill. Yeah, I skipped Barrows. I skipped Barrows and Slayer grind. Those are the two things I skipped, and now I'm broke. It's tough. Slayer Helm bonus damage equals less runes used plus rune drops. Oh, for bursting, and you're getting more damage per rune, more XP per rune. Okay. Yeah. I see what you're saying. That's a good point. And because when you do the Slayer grind, you're mainly fishing for bursting tasks. I got you. You don't want to be doing Slayer with a fire cape? You definitely made the right call going for the Inferno. That's funny. All right, let's see what S-Fan is doing, guys. Here's the Friendsgiving. Looks like Canute is over at the Friendsgiving already. And S-Fan has a party hat on. Maybe I'll wear my party hat since he's wearing his. Everyone's supposed to be going over there and showing up in like 45 minutes to the Friendsgiving. All right, boys, let's do this. If you guys want to do this, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Let's do this. Everyone, copy paste something like this. We're gonna raid S-Fans chat. Let's make a big splash, okay, guys? Let's make a big splash. Sard raid, happy Thanksgiving. We're gonna go over there, spam that when we raid S-Fan right now. Get your spam ready to go. Make your own spam if you want. If you want to watch me on S-Fan stream tonight, I'll be over there in 30 minutes or so. And that's what we're going to do. Me and Savix will be there. And we're going to have a Thanksgiving at the OTK house with S-Fan. Good night, boys. Y'all have a good evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Inferno. I have everything that I need once these Huascas launch. And that's going to be it. Yo, Burnham, thank you for the raid. I'm actually headed over to S-Fan right now for a Friendsgiving. Thank you so much for the raid, buddy. You guys have a good night. Get your spams ready, and I will see you guys if you're going to be hanging out with me in just a little bit with Savix. Good night, boys. Peace.
I can see, because I think it can transfer to Guitar Hero.